blessed day. We were back. I can't hear myself.
I can barely hear you.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. We outside. Yeah, we outside.
Wow, we have duplicates out here too on the stream. Yo, Peter's out
Peter's
out here looking like a rookie, guys. What's
Come
up
on.
with Peter, bro?
Come on.
Crazy, dog. That's crazy. But look, again, this is a blessed day. It is NBA Finals Day. Everybody, we should get excited.
Skill.
Again, another episode of To the Baja. We are joined by my brother Theo Pinson from the Rico.
Puerto Rico.
That boy, look,
Y'all
that boy
see
got
the
his
new
lighting. Right.
painting?
He got his lighting right. He got a painting. He living right.
He must have got a W.
Y'all must have won.
Nope, lost the other night.
Oh shit.
Yep.
And,
We've been big chilling.
oh shit.
Beautiful
And,
skies in the Rico.
I see it.
and look, in studio, we got my boy Charlie V.
Yes,
he got the
yes,
Toronto
He repping
Toronto
for
shit today.
He repping for his
I
former
got
team.
my
He's-
OVOs on. I got
He's
my
a
Blue
Sixer.
Jays.
He's a Sixer.
I don't know if anybody says that.
I don't.
Oh, yeah,
that's
I
what
don't
Drake
know what
says.
I don't know what
I don't
a
know what
Sixer
that
is.
is.
What the-
Did Drake actually say that?
Seven?
Yeah,
76ers?
that's where I got it from. He said, "I'm a Sixer."
Wow, interesting.
Yeah,
not
he's a
rolling.
very interesting guy.
I'm not a Sixer. I'm just from Toronto. That's it.
I thought you were not from Toronto.
I'm from Toronto.
No, you from Halifax.
You love
bro.
Toronto, bro. Stop doing that.
Name Halifax.
I said I'm not a Sixer, but I'm from Toronto because I don't know what the hell a Sixer is. That's
You
what
a
I'm saying.
Sixer, bro.
Hey, don't ever say I'm from Halifax, bro. That's
It's
fucked up.
okay
bro.
to be a Sixer, dog.
That- I'm not from Halifax though. We ain't doing that.
I didn't say
Not
you from
doing
Halifax.
that.
We're not doing that.
I didn't say you from Halifax.
That's the rumor.
And then of course we got Hong, the real Sixer. No, I'm playing.
Yes, sir.
We got him in this stew today. But fellas, it's NBA Finals Day, man. It's been a long time without hoops. Like it's been what 4 days without hoops.
It's been weird.
It's
'cause
been weird,
I've
bro.
been. Everybody's been tuned in. Not having basketball in it at like 7:00.
That shit got me watching hockey, bro. Like
Yo, word. I would just watch the Oilers.
I was watching the older shit last night.
Come on.
Not gonna hold you. The game was some bump though.
Hey, it was
It
elite
was
hoops.
bump.
It was elite
Are
hoops.
we calling hockey bump now?
I call it.
That's-
I call
that's
everything
insane.
hoops. I really do call everything hoops.
Yeah,
and bump. I
Good
do.
bump on them skates.
It
on
was
that-
some
on
good
that
bump on the
ice.
ice, man.
On the ice, man. Look.
They call it shinny. It's some good shitty.
Don't ever say that shit.
Don't
again.
ever say
I'm,
that.
I'm telling you as a Canadian. I'm telling you that's what it's called. That's our
Yo,
sport.
you in
Well,
America.
you in
huh?
America
Yo,
now.
God,
Yeah,
what the
you're-
fuck
Fucking
is that?
America, right?
Don't
Alright, my
ever
fault.
say that.
Don't
Shinny,
ever
that's
say
what
that
it's
shit again.
Shinny's like backyard hockey. Like you say, you go bump.
Shinny, bro. Y'all, what are y'all just be saying? Whatever, bro.
Bro, why
That's
y'all so
disgusting.
disrespectful? All right, let's keep it moving. Before we get
You
into
gonna get
anything,
mad for that?
hang on, we gotta get Peter by the computer, bro. Peter's out here just, yo, Peter, what's
up
up,
with
man?
Peter? We gotta
Yo,
get
show
Peter
some
on.
love to my boy, bro. He just got the new whip. We said we'd feature it.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
show. Let's
Shout
show
out
my
to the
boy some
wifey.
love.
Oh!
We had to cut it up. Man.
Hey!
Charlie call all of us broke. That's cool.
Damn. Shout out to the wife.
Look at this
DJ,
nigga.
that's tough.
You saw my spin move? My MJ? My Mike Jack?
I ain't gonna lie. So
Hey!
That-
That,
yeah,
thing
look.
clean.
Super
look.
tough.
Oh wait, hold on. Got the suede inside. That shit crazy.
That shit. You see the lamb carpet?
I
That's
got a
fire.
little TV
Lamb?
popping up.
The lamb
Nigga, that's a
joint,
lamb carpet.
no-
Peter on
no,
your ass.
Ooh,
You
you
see
going
that?
crazy.
Yeah, that was
Hey,
clean. Shout
You
out
know
to
what
the
that
wifey.
means? There's a couple whips you're not using. I'll be at the crib when I get back.
I got you but for a price.
Yeah, look at the nigga.
I'm a businessman at the end of the day.
Charlie's up
said,
there.
"Hey, assets
man.
only."
That shit that a car look
Hey,
clean,
facts.
man.
And they said
Shout out to the
assets
wifey.
only, dog. But nah, also Charlie, I do not believe that you didn't know what car you were getting. You might not know the interior, and that's cool.
Yeah, I didn't know the interior, but I kind of knew.
You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. And that's
I
cool.
kind of knew, you know what I mean? But
And that's cool.
not the color though.
So was the deal just basically whoever lost had to pay for that whip?
Yeah,
Okay, so y'all knew, but y'all was just like whoever.
we knew it
lost
was a whip,
Yeah.
but I didn't know.
You didn't know all that extra.
So you had
the
like
wifey
someone
knew
else.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, because she picked it out.
Because she knew she was losing, for
Yeah.
real. I
mean-
you can't admit it. Nah, but
What
bet
was
is
you
a
gonna
bet.
get her?
A bet is a bet. A bet is a bet in the house.
car did she want?
She probably would have wanted a G wagon.
oh, that's
I would have had to upgrade her G wagon that she currently has now.
The G-Wagon.
Yeah, I probably would have got it in New York Knicks color.
Shout out to Burner Boy. G-Wagon.
I would have got what? Don't ever say that shit again. This dude is Jamaican now.
It's the
Bro,
second.
well,
Bro,
you-
he swears
going
he's
on?
Jamaican. Nigga says ass African.
He's Nigerian,
That's
bro.
African
What
too,
are we
yeah.
doing? What are we doing,
But you,
bro?
you didn't even say it in Nigerian accent.
I tried. My fault.
That shit funny, bro.
You doing this to yourself right now, Hawk.
Yeah.
It's all good. We having fun.
Honk said he a Niger boy.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
No. Let me chill out because they're gonna get on my ass. But yeah, fellas. Theo, you've been off the show. We want to get your perspective on the series, man.
Yeah,
What do you think about this series? What can we expect?
We talked
in
about
tonight's
it a
hoops?
bunch. What do you got? What do you got for us, bro?
Man, for me, like I said before, I'm excited about the series. I'm excited to see what type of if Indiana's serious. I think that's one of the things we got to figure out. Is Indiana that serious?
Yeah,
Everyone-
finals. The fuck?
But you got hey, but hear me out. So first round, you playing a Milwaukee team. Dame goes down. You pretty much had their number. And then the next series, you had Cleveland, hurt Cleveland, and then you play against a Knicks team that they beat. I give them credit. They beat the Knicks. They look better than the Knicks in that series. But people, you can go and say they had a pretty favorable run to the finals.
I agree with that.
Now they can stamp it. You know what I'm saying? If they go in there and compete and they go win it, they can stamp, be like, nah, we the real fucking deal. And they can step in and be like, oh, we're gonna be here for a while too. Like they got a young crew. They got guys who love to be with each other. That I could see it, a team like this, like OKC or the Knicks with Jalen Brunson taking a pay cut just so the team can stay together. You know what I'm saying? Because I think guys nowadays understand they would rather be somewhere where they're happy, make money, and win at the same time more than it was back then. I don't think it unless you going to get a big payday, which some guys you got to go do what you got to do. But I'm excited for the series. I personally think OKC about to put them in a backwood, but I would love to see if Indiana is for real or was it a favorable run.
I'll also say too, like
no, they're not pretenders. They're not pretenders. Because I said before the playoffs started, you need to watch out for Indiana because they play at a different pace. They play at a different level than everyone else. But now we about to see, can they play at the highest level with OKC, who has done it all year long.
So to put in perspective though, right? I mean, did anybody think Miami had a real chance of beating the Nuggets?
No, absolutely
in
not.
2023.
Oh, I didn't put it past them.
I didn't think they had a chance. We did the stream.
Who did?
Yeah.
They faced.
Wait a minute. Are you comparing this Indiana run to?
No, I'm just saying.
Miami did.
No, I'm just comparing matchups. Like just because you get to the finals doesn't mean that that teams think that.
I don't think they're.
People think you have a legit chance of winning. Like I don't think anybody thought the Mavericks were actually going to beat Boston last year.
You didn't think it was going to.
I
don't know
like,
about that.
I ain't gonna lie. Like,
did y'all actually think it was going to be a good? Did y'all really think like things will have to go super well?
I didn't think.
Did you see who Dallas beat?
That's what I'm saying. We beat the
OKC, Minnesota.
It's the same damn team, damn near.
I understand what you guys are saying.
Clippers.
I completely understand what you're saying. And Charlie, I didn't speak to you then because I didn't know you like that.
I ain't fucking
me.
with you,
It's all good. It's all good. Me, Theo, and Cam all said Boston should win this series. That's my only point.
I didn't think it would be no.
It's
June
the same
this
thing
week,
with
though.
OKC.
I thought it was gonna go 6-7 though.
Yeah,
I think they were gonna beat our ass like that.
I get what you're saying, huh? Like we all picked Boston.
Yeah.
Did we think it'd be Boston at 5? No. I think this will go in 5.
I don't think that though.
This is potentially 4 or 5 games.
Damn, 4?
If that happens, Ray,
crazy.
Ray, pay me. Pay me, Ray. Pay me.
I think it go to 6.
I think it's going to 6.
Man,
you think it goes 6?
Minimum 6, yeah. I agree.
Hey, look, this is my thing.
Indiana,
like I said, you really think Miami had no chance against Denver?
I do. it was Jimmy Butler against the world, bro. Against Nikola Jokic, Jamal when he was actually healthy. Michael Porter.
They
was
beat
hooping
everybody though.
They beat the shit out of Boston.
I know. I mean,
They were beating the shit out of Boston. They beat the shit out of Milwaukee with a good Milwaukee team.
A healthy
think-
Milwaukee
won a
team.
championship.
I think Dame was. I think not Dame. I think Giannis was injured that year.
But he didn't get injured.
No, he played.
He didn't get injured till the last game.
Or Chris was injured. One of them was injured. I remember that.
Even then.
Yeah,
But
I
here's my
don't
thing.
compare. I don't compare this team to that Miami team.
So
though.
I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying. I thought the winner of the West, and you guys know that. If it wasn't Boston, I said that if the winner of the West would win this, period.
Yeah.
It's no different than Golden State. was in the West. That's the thing.
I agree with you. That's why I'm saying this for the East to get more respect, they need to put up a great fight in this finals.
That's why I feel like
This
they
is
down
this
there
this
too.
this is huge for the East in general, in my opinion, because ultimately, unless it's Boston, and Boston is, we don't even know what Boston's going to look like next year. It really just comes down to the West. Whoever wins the West, you like, okay, we're not really worried about the East. We just got to get through this gauntlet in the West and see what happens. I think this is big for the Eastern Conference to show we ain't no slouches and we ain't nothing to play with.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Does anybody have anything else they want to speak on that? I just want to ask another point. That's why.
Nah, I think it's gonna be a good bump.
I think
Yeah,
niggas
I
tripping.
mean, we got the two best teams
I think
playing,
niggas
man.
tripping, bro.
I think a lot of people.
Indiana nice.
They both have 4-2. Theo as their series prediction.
Yeah.
What's your prediction? I have 4-1.
Yeah, I got 4-2.
I got 4-2. Maybe 4.
I got 4-1. I'm gonna just say this. If Lou Dort can do what he did to Ant, what the fuck is he gonna do to Tyrese Haliburton?
They're different players, though, aren't they?
Different
He
players.
could be more effective even if he's not having a good shooting night. He controls the flow of the
But this is the
offense in
thing too. You
game.
got to consider too. We don't know. God forbid. How about some Shea gets injured?
No, for sure. I mean,
You know what I mean? It changes the whole series now.
but
That
All
change-
these
that
key
changes a
players
lot.
get hurt.
but we're making the assumption that they're healthy, right? We can't make assumptions with injuries.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
So
I'm gonna be honest. It's not even just Lou though, man. It's like across the board.
Yeah, they loaded.
They
are.
guard.
So let me ask you this, Theo. I want to stick on
And game four. No. How many games the Knicks series go?
6.
6.
Game 5, back in New York. That game put a lot of worry for me for Indiana because New York actually guarded them that night. And that's what OKC is going to do night in and night out. And they got 2 days rest.
Yeah, they get a
Huh?
decent amount of rest on each day. Like I think
Yeah.
it's 2-day rest
They get-
for the first 2 games.
They get 2-day rest? Oh,
I think
man.
every game. I don't think there's any game that's going
no. There's one that's back. That's
It is.
1 day.
There's
off.
one.
So
Yeah,
Theo,
there's one.
I want to kick this back to you, right? You said obviously Lou and Tyrese. I want to talk about that matchup, right? If he guards him. What do you guys think as players, both you and Charlie? Because, Tyrese is just a different type of player. His change of pace, his understanding of the game, where I feel like Ant is just go. Does that make a difference when you're guarding a player for someone like Lou Dort versus Tyrese, which
I'm gonna be
is
honest
a better
with you.
passer and all that?
Y'all might have talked about this already. I wouldn't put Lou on
Haliburton.
That's what I said. I'm
Them-
putting Neesmith probably.
Yeah. Nemhart, Neesmith, whoever.
Nemhard or Neesmith.
Yeah.
I would put no, because
So no, we're talking about Shea. We're talking about the matchup. We're talking about
With
who's
Shea?
OKC going to guard on Halliburton.
I think
when
you
it
put
gets
Jalen
when it
on-
gets
I
to the
put
nitty and gritty,
on-
I put
when it gets
Jalen
to
on
the
him.
nitty and gritty, I put Jalen on Tyrese,
yeah,
and I would put Lou on Pascal.
That's what I said. These guys thought I was crazy.
No, that's fair. Who said he was
You
crazy?
and Ray were like, why the hell would you put him on Pascal?
Put who on?
Nah, I would
Lou
put.
Dort.
I didn't say you were crazy.
I didn't say that.
I would put.
You
I would
right,
put
Hov?
Lou.
When I said if he stays above the elbow, that's be a good matchup. But I said
Y'all say he going to cook him if I remember correctly.
You talking?
I don't know about
wrong
y-
person.
y'all.
I don't know about
Cook.
that. I don't know what you talking.
Yeah,
Actually,
I-
you know
I-
what?
I like-
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna double
I ain't
check.
gonna lie. I do kind of remember you saying that. Though.
Nah, I didn't say that.
I kinda
Remember, because I said I'm
You
like I'm
snitching?
putting Lou on Pascal, and then I feel like him and Ray. I could be wrong. They're like, why would you do that? That doesn't make
Maybe,
sense.
but like, cause I didn't say that. Cause you made a point. I was gonna say, but you made a point. You was like, he works from like elbow adjacent. I was like, well, if he works elbow adjacent, Lou Dort is the best person for that.
That's what I think. So Theo, why do you think Lou Dort's a better matchup on Pascal?
Strong, can move them puppies. Like the reason Pascal's so good, he has that he got a wiggle, way more wiggle than a lot of force. You know what I'm saying? He ain't wiggling on Lou Dort. He done played against
He's
everybody.
30. He's
Huh?
He close to the ground.
I think Pascal could adjust.
He gonna elevate over.
He'll elevate over him. He's
But-
way
Yeah,
taller.
he'll for sure elevate. And I
But if
think
he not
it's one of
making
those
them
things
shots,
you got to
Oh, he
figure
will.
out what matchup works out. But I think the real key for Indiana, in my opinion, is Miles Turner. If Miles Turner is able to play well, this is a more
Foul
favorable
trouble.
matchup for Miles Turner than it was in the Knicks series because called Anthony Towns was giving Miles the
Problems.
business.
So let me,
Yeah.
Problems.
so let me ask you this. Obviously, we seen Pascal cook Dre in the finals, right? And he was cooking. Dre and Lou kind of stocky, smart, move their feet.
Mhm.
Dre got 7'2" wingspan. He's taller than a little bit
Yeah.
taller than Dort. Why is he not just cooking him like
He
you know,
could.
that's what I'm saying. Like I think Lou's a better option, but Pascal's shown he can cook that type of style defender and one of the best in the world at the time.
I mean,
No,
I think,
he could.
I think he disturbs him
Yeah, he
though,
definitely
a little
can,
bit.
man.
He definitely can cook him. I ain't saying he can't. I'm just saying for me, I think that'd be a better matchup. I think Chet, they could throw so many people at him. I think that's what gives OKC the advantage to me.
Fuck around,
I
they throw
think with-
Caruso.
They throw Caruso,
Low-key.
they throw Lou, they
Low-key.
throw Chet. Fuck it, they might sometimes throw Hardenstein at him just to throw another body at him. Like I said, OKC has so many defenders and guard at such a high level.
And they
I
can
think
switch them
that's
or
the
anything, bro.
problem with Indiana. You really got Nimhart and what's your boy name?
Neesmith.
Neesmith, yeah.
Neesmith.
And you know,
I think
Nembhard.
of
Go ahead, sorry.
those two guys are kind of like your defenders. I mean, they got other guys that play hard. They ain't no defenders though. Like, what's the old boy that got the mustache that pissed me off? Shepard.
Shepard.
I mean, McConnell.
He,
Why he
he
pissed
gotta
you
cut
off?
that shit.
What you mean?
That
You
shit
got to cut the
nasty.
mustache?
That shit.
You're not
nasty.
feeling his stash?
Boy, hey, pull a picture up. Pull a picture of him. He look fucking nuts.
I ain't gonna
He
say what he
do.
looks like.
And he's
but
too
yeah.
young for that
He
shit.
do. He
And,
do look a
let's
little.
also
Yeah.
put it on wax. Like
On the list.
Nebhard's Shea's teammate in the summer, so he definitely knows what he wants to get to. And Nebhard gave Jalen, I'm not gonna say the same player, but same craftiness, change of pace, get fouls, gave him some fits.
I'm
So I
gonna
want to see that.
I'm gonna give you some game here, Hom, and for the people that's watching.
Mhm.
I've played against a lot of vets, a lot of older guys, and I know every single thing they about to do. Sometimes that shit don't matter.
You don't matter.
Yeah.
For sure.
That
Still
shit
won't get cooked.
does not matter. You still gonna get cooked. Especially like there's a different level of when you are a mid-range assassin, there's really not much you can do with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because like the DeMar DeRozes, the Sheas, the Mellos, they will always get to a spot that there's always another spot they can get to. You can cut that spot off, but you can't cut the other spot off too. You know what I'm saying? I think Shea has so much in his bag that you just got to hope he missed at this point.
So we're at the same point of the tier in 2023. Who has a deeper bag, Luka or Shea? Re-answer the question.
Luka.
Still Luka.
Yeah, it's still Luka.
What you
Shea don't got
there,
the post game yet.
But Luka does he have more on the dancing and whatnot?
Luka can do. Hey, listen,
He
Luka.
can.
Listen,
He just chooses sometimes not to.
listen. There's only one thing people talk about with Luka's defense. Offensively, anything
is.
you want, any way you can get it. The motherfucker he's one of the, if not the best, one of the best offensive players in the league. And it's
So you
not
still got
close.
Luka. I'm
Yeah,
with it.
hell
Luka-
yeah.
hey,
Why,
listen.
you disagreeing with that?
Luka's
No,
a,
no. Well, I don't disagree at all.
Luka's a bad man. I'm
Shea's
telling
winning.
y'all. And I've said this before. I've said this already. If the Lakers get a big and they put a good group around them, they can get to the finals next year.
I don't know,
I
man.
don't know, bro.
I think this
I'm kinda off
OKC
the
team with this
Lakers.
experience is going to be even more
The
dangerous
West
next
is
year.
gonna be nasty.
The
And
West
the-
is-
I'm
Yeah.
I
telling
think
you,
Denver's
bro,
going to
I'm
make
just-
the right moves to retool. I think it's going to be nasty.
Still got the
next year.
Timberwolves.
Clippers
the
might
Mavericks,
get
I
this
just-
shit together.
Mavericks gonna be bad.
I just don't know what you do with a Luka and Bron, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what you do with that.
You get to
I
put
don't know,
Steph
bro.
and Jimmy together for another year and put some pieces. Like the
because
West
the
is
only
gonna
thing
be
they
West is
really
scary, man.
what
Yeah.
what beat them is they were so small. They were tiny.
And they had the worst matchup possible in round one.
Yeah, and they were tiny. I mean, you got to look. The last game they beat, they still could have won that game. Fucking Rudy Gobert had a career night.
Legacy.
I know
Legacy,
LeBron's
man.
always defied as much as he could Father Time, but he's another year older too.
Yeah, bro.
the end of
I
the day.
can't see LeBron. I think
At
he's
one
slowing
point,
down. I
at
think
one
this is
point,
the
it's
year
got
to slow down.
you can't defy Father Time forever, bro. He's
Can't.
been
But
putting
the
on
thing
pause,
is,
delay for a long
they
time.
didn't go that far. They played 5 games in the playoffs, and this man is resting.
Should we talk about that?
But that might be bad though.
The Draymond comment. Y'all want to jump into that?
What did he say?
Did you didn't see that?
No.
Draymond said he'd rather lose in the first round than lose in the finals. How y'all feel about that as players and competitors?
Why?
He says because you get your summer,
He said money wise, and
summer
you get your
and
all
money,
that shit.
and your body gets to rest for the next season. Because you don't
That's
win at
just
the end of the day.
That's just coming from a motherfucker who won 4 chips.
Won 4
10.
rings.
But
That's where it's
he's
coming
lost twice too. He's
Yeah,
lost twice in the
of course.
finals.
But I'm sure he would still want
Yeah.
those same opportunities. Get the fuck out of here.
For someone that hasn't
Draymond
left,
just be talking
for
shit.
someone that hasn't left the first round, yeah, I would rather go to the finals and lose, bro.
I'm with it.
You
I'm
feel
with
me?
it. All right, I got some stats
Yeah,
from you
bro.
for y'all. I guess headlines. So this is the first championship for both franchises.
Yep.
We got some stakes. So first could be first for both. Do you know that this is the first time since the 70s that we had 6 different champions in 6 years?
Is this the first time since the 70s?
Yeah, because think about it. Like the Lakers won a bunch of years back in 2000. The Heat,
Damn.
Yeah.
the Spurs won a
Golden
couple
State.
times. Like Golden State won, Miami won. So like this is the first time
It's
since the 70s since we
it's
have.
super good for the league, man. You see how the league is constantly getting better.
It's an even playing field. In this
Yeah,
bitch.
even playing field. Yep, that's right.
Yeah, like put it in perspective. Like Adam Silver made all these things for parity in the league, and this will be the 7th different champion in 7 straight years.
Low key, if OKC win, it looks scary to do like
But we said that about Boston last year.
and Boston got hurt though.
Yeah, if they didn't get hurt.
But that's what
That's
it.
part of
That's
it.
part
Actually,
of the
that's-
game.
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie.
It
If they didn't get hurt,
happens.
they would still probably losing that game. They probably still go down 3-1.
Yeah, you're
So,
right.
I don't know. I don't know.
But I think everybody here also said that we fully thought Boston was capable of running off 3 in a row against the Knicks.
We did.
Yeah.
So I think that's part of it as well.
Well, besides me.
But parity, a couple different things. Is this the first time? Well, first 4 seed to ever make it
First
the final.
4 seed to ever make it
to the finals. Yeah,
For real?
yeah.
Wow.
It's the only
Shout outs to the
But
Pacers.
so
man.
A seed has made it before, but not a 4 seed.
not a 4 seed. No.
Huh.
4 seed, you got to see that.
It's because usually if you're a 4 seed, you play the 1 seed.
you play the 1
Yeah.
seed, yeah. It typically ends bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because if you're the AC, you already knocked off the first seed.
I got a lot of these notes from the NBA comms, so shout out to my guy Carol that sent me this stuff, which is cool.
Hey, Carol.
Hey.
Shout out to the Pacers, man.
Shout out to the Pacers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
and
it.
then this is a 10-year anniversary mark. There's never been an MVP and an NBA champion for the last 10 years since Steph did in 2015.
Damn, Hung, you came with the
Yeah.
facts today.
So that can be done with
Because
SGA as
Bron ain't
well.
won since 2014, which is a fucking travesty.
What do you mean? It's MVP winner. Like Giannis didn't win during his
I know.
years.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said it. And because Bron hadn't won one since 2014, which is
No, Steph was the last one to do it.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying.
saying, what's-
and
what
it's
is-
be-
No, he's
LeBron.
just saying Brandon.
I'm just talking Bron. I'm giving Bron his praises.
Oh, I didn't
'Cause
even know what
he
Bron
should
had to
have.
do
I'm
with
saying he
this.
should have more MVPs.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about Cam. He's talking. He got to give Steph.
No, I mean,
I know.
this is-
That's
Yeah,
why. That's
you
why.
gotta get-
That's why I have to
go
bring up
get
my
State.
goat.
I don't
The
understand. I don't
Warriors.
understand the point with Bron because Bron only
Oh, the-
won 2 of the last. Of the
You
last.
just
10.
giving him
I'm
his
just
flowers.
giving him his.
No, I get it. I get it
flowers.
now. I
God
get it.
damn, Hog.
My
It's
damn,
okay.
Hog.
Damn, niggas don't like to go over here. Shit.
No, I'm not a LeBron fan.
I know.
Next stat, y'all ready for this?
Give it.
25-year anniversary. The first player to lead the league in scoring and make it to the finals in Shaq.
Hey, can we stop for a second? I really need to ask a question, and this is good for the people too. Why don't you like Bron?
I was for that.
Yeah, that's a good question. You just said that kind of smoothly. I don't like Brown. Explain yourself.
I know why he don't like
because
Bron.
of the decision.
The Miami.
I'm more
South
traditional on
So
that.
you
Yeah.
don't like KD either, right?
I'm cool, KD.
That's
like,
crazy.
impartial.
Of course, he's cool.
That's crazy as fuck. That's so much
okay,
crazier.
let me. If y'all really want to know,
I know why you.
Oh, yeah.
You're
I
not,
wanna know.
you're not saying the real
because the
reason.
narrative, everything has to be controlled. Oh, I saw 3 buckets because he hit me in the eye. Like, stop kind of control your narrative,
He's a
bro.
liar, and that's okay because he's a goat.
And I don't like that.
MJ's also a liar if you don't.
But that's
know.
fine. But my whole point is that I just don't like how he's always trying to control his narrative. If that's the real reason I don't like really.
There's
like
another
LeBron.
reason.
I respect him to hell.
Into, though.
I respect him what he's done and accomplished greatness.
So who's your GOAT?
Who's my GOAT?
Yeah,
My GOAT is definitely Mike.
Mike.
And my number 2 is Kobe.
I respect it.
It's Kobe.
I mean, they're both similar.
I'm with Shaq. My list is similar to Shaq. Mike 1, Kobe 2, LeBron 3.
Respect.
I mean, I don't.
You good with that? Yeah,
So
satisfied? Theo, you satisfied with that response?
I'm not, but it's.
You cannot, and that's your opinion for sure, but you cannot like LeBron because he controls narratives, blah, blah, blah. But like, what has he done?
For sure. What he's done has been great. But I got Kobe over. That's it. And
Why you don't like him? You don't like him because it has nothing to do with basketball.
That's what I'm saying. It has
no,
nothing
I
to
think
do
he's
with
great. I didn't say
that's what I'm saying.
But
That's what I'm saying.
But have I ever discredited his basketball? No, I just said I don't like him personally.
I mean, kind of.
So how is he not? I'm a huge
Kobe.
Kobe fan. How is he not in front of Kobe?
Yeah,
I think that's a good question. You're asking for my list, my GOATs.
but I mean, he's asking.
But it's not even close.
Theo,
It's not even close. He's top 2 ever.
But it's my list.
This is a fair
though.
question, though, right? Who's more closer to MJ, Kobe or
Kobe?
Kobe, right?
Yeah.
And you got MJ as your GOAT,
I
right?
got MJ as my GOAT.
So why not Kobe number 2? That's because he's the most
I mean,
likely
but
to
then-
be like MJ.
But then
I'm rolling with that.
I know, but I
I'm
can
rolling with that,
also
Theo.
play a devil's advocate to that.
I'm
It's
rolling
like,
with that.
why would I make a almost carbon copy be number 2 when LeBron is his own individual player, is not a player like LeBron?
Guys, I think ultimately, I think LeBron has had the best career ever.
Yes.
I'm not going to dispute that.
He had
But
longevity.
if you're talking about big moments and adding that all part of a legacy, that's where I have Kobe over him.
What the fuck does that even make sense?
Big
You
shots
just
and
said he
different
has the best career
I'm talking
ever.
about when you put the numbers together and the longevity.
But Kobe has more minutes, more moments.
He has a greater resume. The bigger moments.
Robert
You're
Horry got
talk-
some of the biggest moments
You're
ever.
talking-
He got the fucking go.
Kobe has a
Am I
better
wrong?
resume. Kobe has a better resume.
Sorry, my fault. He
than
doesn't.
LeBron
He doesn't.
James.
He doesn't.
I'm just
No
talking
one
about
has a
ring-
better
I'm just talking
resume than
about
LeBron
rings. I'm
James.
just talking about rings. That's my fault.
I am with Hong, though. Believe it or not, Theo, I'm
okay,
kind of with Hong.
guys.
I'm with you, Hong.
Hey, that's cool.
I got your back, Hong. I'm with you.
So here's my thing, though. Here's
I
my
put
thing.
Kobe number 2 now. But go ahead.
And the GOAT debate doesn't really matter at the end of the day because
They don't.
It is
They're
what
all
it
great.
is.
They're all great.
And I'm gonna tell y'all
Kobe,
this.
like, is it really wrong to pick Kobe because, the legend of how Kobe showed up in big moments?
I mean, Kobe might not have been the best player in his era. And it's, again, Kobe might be my actual favorite player, but he's not like he might not have been better than Tim Duncan. Like, if we keep it in a buck, he might not have been better than Tim Duncan.
You wildin', right?
Is that crazy?
No. I mean,
is that really that
we
crazy?
Don't talk about Tim.
Is that hold on, Theo?
that's a good argument.
Is that really that crazy?
I don't know.
Tim Duncan was
not
whooping his ass
crazy,
at one
but-
point. What are we talking about?
His
I
team
want to
was
say
better.
there's 2 different positions.
All right, so can
Kobe
we?
has
Okay.
Shaq. What are we talking? Okay,
Let's put this on pause because we got other stuff to go over.
Yeah,
but
we're
I
getting
appreciate you guys
distracted.
asking. It's a personal thing. I'm not afraid to admit it. It is what it is. All right. So the last couple things is that both teams have all stars that are on this team. None have been selected in the top 10. Shea was not selected in the top 10. Neither was Tyrese.
Top
neither
10
was
what?
Top 10 in the
pick?
draft.
Oh, I thought you meant like,
None of their all-stars have been selected in the top 10, which is crazy. And then the last thing is this is a 25th year anniversary of Indiana losing to LA
In the finals?
in the finals.
Mm.
A lot
Payback.
of interesting things here. A lot of interesting things.
I ain't gonna lie, I really want Indiana to win, bro.
I know you.
No, I do too.
I really want Indiana
because I
to
want
win.
I want my narratives to be so right. Like, I want to be so right about Tyrese Haliburton.
But I just don't.
So
see
what
it.
happens
see
if
it.
What happens if Pascal just carries the series? Your
It's
narrative is not
possible.
right.
That's the thing.
It's possible, but my narrative still lives. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, that doesn't live if they win.
To an extent, because I mean, for them to win, he
You
still
said
has.
Tyrese was
he still
cold.
has
You
to
didn't
do
say he was
really.
going to win the finals. That's two different narratives.
I say he's gonna be one of them guys.
Tyrese can be cold and not
but
win
I
the finals.
also say he's gonna be one of them guys.
He's already one of them guys without winning the finals.
I mean, no, but I'm not saying my narrative is
Other than his shoe.
My narrative is already right. I'm just saying it'll further my narrative, like how
I ain't
right I
gonna lie,
was.
man.
His shoe is booty though.
Indiana
shit
might
ass.
keep the narrative going where they keep surprising people, man.
And we gonna talk about it. It's gonna be. One
I don't
of the
know. I'm
craziest
with
final
Theo.
runs.
Theo, they had the perfect storm too. Like, let's also keep that in mind.
I'm not
No.
denying
Hold
that.
on. The
I'm not saying
Cleveland
not a great
series
store.
is not the
Game.
perfect storm.
That's it. The Cleveland series is the only one I'll give them like
They
that. For real,
beat
for real.
Cleveland,
But they
at
beat
Cleveland
the shit out of all the teams
twice.
besides the Knicks.
and everybody was healthy.
Like they did. They were
Fairly
supposed. They did. They were supposed to beat these teams. though.
No. Game 2. 3 of
Garland?
the best players did
I
not
would say
play. Garland, Mobley, and Hunter
he's
didn't
right.
play game 2.
Oh, yeah,
He's
you're
right.
You're right. You're right.
He's right. No, he's right.
And now, well, let's
Garland
just
didn't
say
play
this
game
too.
1. Garland played 3. Garland played 3, 4, and 5 for what? I mean, the dude was a shell of himself. Second of all, like I said, I'm gonna tell you this too. There's plenty of situations in championship runs. You have a very good matchup, and you still have to go out there and win. You still have to go out there and win. And there are upsets. There are things that it goes in your favor, and that might be another reason why it is hard for me to say OKC wins in 5, because the way shit's happening for Indiana, be like, fuck, is it their year?
It could be.
You know what I'm saying? Like, them motherfuckers just hoping.
So
Like that, let's be honest, that shot Tyrese hit that bounced up, went in. Come on, bro.
The funny thing is, I knew he was gonna hit it though. Like when he did that bitch, I was like, yeah, he gonna hit this bitch. He's hit. No, I'm sorry. He's hit 12 of 13 clutch shots this year, bro.
I
He said that's not like no fluke shit.
Injuries are part of the game, but everybody here, and it's on wax, said that Boston is running the table. None of y'all even had Indiana.
Of course.
So Indiana, like you said, if they do it again next year, I'm wrong. I'm happy to come on here and apologize.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say this is gonna be a regular thing for them. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Pacers got overlooked, man. They did.
Hey, look, bro.
They got overlooked by y'all.
No,
You
Theo,
did not
hold
overlook-
up.
Time
Hold
out.
up, we ain't
Hold
gonna
up,
do that.
wait a minute.
Come on,
Don't
nigga.
do
Just
that,
because
Theo.
you said they're good, you said Boston was taking this shit hands down.
You did say that.
We
You
ain't
was
gonna
with
say
me.
that.
You
Okay.
was with me.
Listen,
We all said that shit.
on
No
now.
one
You
went
said-
otherwise.
Y'all picked Indiana.
Y'all said overlooked. 100% everyone picked Boston. No
And
doubt
then you
about
picked
it.
Cleveland. Cleveland
Did I-
was the next team.
Huh?
Cleveland was the next team people were picking.
You did.
I did.
You did have Cleveland.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying,
stop.
bro.
So Theo, so like I get listen, I will give you credit. You said they're a dangerous team, you gotta look out for them, but you did not have them making the finals. You didn't even
But
say anything
overlooked-
like that.
Or even the conference
Overlooked.
finals.
Overlooked is different than
Overlooked, yeah. Nigga, they're in the finals. We
Yeah,
overlooked
you
them.
over-
They're
you
in the
overlooked them.
finals.
You
We
overlooked them.
We all
We overlooked
overlooked
them.
them.
You
and
might
that's
not have
okay.
as overlooked them as much as we have, but you still overlooked them.
You
That's
were
it.
closer to being right than we were, but you still weren't close to being right. At the same
Yeah,
time.
bro.
We overlooked them. It's cool.
All right. Anyways.
I did. Yeah. I did.
Anyways. I'm gonna ask Theo, how does Indiana win the series? Or like what do they need to do to win game 1? What do they need to do? What do you need to see on the court?
Oh, game 1 is the one that got to steal.
But how?
If you're gonna steal,
How do you see it happening?
you just play your game the best you possibly can, and I think that's because OKC doesn't have any film. They haven't played you at all. That's the beauty of the finals. You only play this team from the other conference twice, right? So the times you play them can be so fucked up and skewed. It's insane. Now you're both going in healthy. You just got to play fast, play free. And I think the others have to open it up for Tyrese. I think Tyrese has to set the table because there's going to be a lot of nerves. It's going to be a lot of just people who ain't been there. And it might not be Tyrese. It might need to be Pascal to settle him in because
Pascal has
his experience of being there has to come out. He has to show, be like, hey, look, get on my back for the first, no Diddy, get on my back for the first quarter, and I'm gonna settle this in a little bit.
I mean,
But
but that's
I
kind
think-
of a lot what he's been doing though. In general.
So 2 things quickly. We were wrong. We can apologize. There's 3 NBA champions in the series. Thomas Bryant was a champion as well with the
Thomas
Nuggets.
Bryant, Caruso. And
Yeah, we said 2 last show.
Yeah, we did.
Thomas Bryant, what, the Lakers?
With the Nuggets.
Nuggets.
He won with
He
the
was
Nuggets.
with the Nuggets?
He was with the
Yes.
Nuggets that year, yeah.
He didn't get no bump, though.
So, and then the second thing is,
He got a
Charlie,
little bit.
He actually
He didn't
did.
get no bump.
Like the 2 minutes.
Charlie,
that
I know
Jokic
we
came out.
talked about it quickly. I mean, not quickly, but last show. Do you have any new thoughts on how they can win the series, the Indiana, or for game 1?
Like Theo said, they got to steal one. I think Tyrese is the type of player that kind of lets the game kind of come to him. That's why I think Pascal Siakam has to kind of carry the team and kind of show him the ropes type of deal. But if anybody can steal game 1, I think RC and the crew can do it, man. I think RC's been there before. And when I mean RC, I mean Rick Carlisle.
Yes, sir.
But I'm with Theo, man. Indiana just going to have to steal one and have Oklahoma play their game. Have the Pacers game.
What's the
You know,
magic
that
mark
fast
for
pace.
threes for you guys? What, 15 threes?
More.
How much threes do you guys think they need to hit?
15 might get it. I think the game might slow down a little bit with the way
12?
OKC.
What do you think?
I'm gonna tell you what this is not gonna do. This game is not gonna slow down.
It's not going to slow
I think it's
down,
going to be a track
exactly.
meet.
You think so?
It's gonna be a
Oh,
track.
so then, I
But
mean,
who's
that,
the-
but then that helps.
That helps Indiana.
No, it helps both teams. OKC can run them.
I mean,
Bro, but
the
we're talking
young
about the
Thundercats can run
quickest.
too now.
We're talking about the quickest team though. Like they're the quickest team we've ever seen.
But
in there.
I mean, the Thunder are known for turning over the ball and getting out in transition. If you let them get in transition naturally, it's going to be a dangerous.
And if
It's
you
going to be
let
a
them
scary series
get
of
in
both.
transition naturally, that's what I'm saying. Like
I know that's what I'm saying. It doesn't benefit any team more than the other.
The question
I
is,
think
do
it
you
does
think
pace it a little
OKC
bit.
is going to overlook Indiana because no one has Indiana winning this series?
they're like a
No,
heavy
I don't
Right?
think so.
Like, do they know? Like, do you think OKC goes in there like, we got
I don't think
this,
so.
We got this in the bag type shit.
I don't think so.
because they're.
I
Heavy
truly
favorite,
believe
bro.
in. I truly believe in OKC now. I think they're a real grounded, humble group.
Yeah,
They don't really got no dickheads.
Okay.
Think about it.
Nah, they don't.
Who
Like,
don't?
ain't no-
Who don't?
I'm laughing, but like they really don't have no dickheads that you can look like. He could really fuck this shit up for them. I don't see one person over there be like,
No, but
You
both
say-
teams
You
look
mean
like
dickhead? You mean just someone who just doesn't
Nah,
play
but that's
smart?
both teams.
both
though.
teams look like got great.
Yeah, they don't have
got a
any
great
dickheads
squad.
on Indiana.
The chemistry is just on point, bro, on both teams.
I
man.
mean, they all do post interviews
Matherin's
together.
That is nuts.
Matherin's a dickhead.
that is nuts.
Matherin's not
Mathurin?
no dickhead. What are you talking about?
No,
He's a dick. Nah.
he is.
What do you mean?
He is.
What do we
What's his
define
name?
as
Benedict?
dickheads?
Benedict? That's his name?
We talking about. What are we talking about? Dickhead? Like, do we know the definition
What?
of a dickhead?
Okay, let's not
He
use
could go
big words.
rogue.
He can go rogue.
I'm
a
saying
better
like
term.
that's not what a dick.
He can go rogue. He can go rogue.
It's the same
Charlie,
thing.
talk about the chemistry part, bro.
Yo, the chemistry part is crazy. I mean, you really don't see that in a lot of locker rooms.
Them all doing interviews together is crazy.
You always have
That's a
like
little.
a couple guys that kind of you can see that they have good chemistry, but the whole team, these dudes do it every fucking game where they're at the doing an interview together, all of them, and he cracking jokes.
They
and
buy
see-
into the Shea having aura shit, and it's funny, but like it does help their.
and they
narrative. It
vibe,
helps.
bro. They vibe. They vibe on and off the court. So
They, I mean, 'cause
it's
they a
fun to
bunch
see.
of like nice YNs who like.
This guy's a nice YN.
I mean, they're not. I mean, none of them are like some real YNs.
They don't have no YN.
Einstein.
What about Kaysen?
He might be alright.
Yeah, no, yeah, he from Duncanville, so he might be.
Why do you think Case is a? Why do you think Case is a YN? Hall?
I'm
That nigga
asking.
from Duncanville. Yeah,
I'm
why,
asking.
why did you say that? Huh?
Because he from
Why
Dallas.
did you say that? Why did you
Yo,
say
word, why did you
No,
say?
no.
Because he got braids
No, no,
and
Yeah,
No,
was
yeah,
it
he
the
got
braids?
braids,
No.
dark
Was it
hair.
the braids?
No, I'm asking because he knows
got
Dallas
dreads.
really well and he knows where Kaysen's from. So I'm
Yeah.
asking.
No,
Cam.
I'm fucking with you. Dog.
I'm asking Cam.
fucking-
if-
I
is-
got you. I
That's
got
what
you.
I'm asking.
Yeah,
We
no.
just checking.
You know, he's a
checking your
good
temperature.
guy though. He's a good guy.
I'm just
That was a
asking.
great cop out. That was a good one.
No,
I like that.
why did
You
I
got-
ask
you
Cam
got out
directly
of
the
that one.
question?
Yeah, no.
Why did I ask Cam directly the question? Because he
Yeah, he
knows
did.
what's up
No,
in
I-
Dallas.
Why, yeah,
I'm
why
fucking
did
with
you? Is
Because
Cam a
Cam
YN? Why? You
Cam,
ask your kid.
is Cam a YN?
Cam tells me he's a YN, so I'm gonna go yes.
I be joking, bro. I'm like, yeah,
You
I
had that shiesty user YN.
I was a bet.
Cam says he knows his city, so
Man
I
first.
gotta check in with Cam, yo.
That's real. See,
That's what's up, my brother.
Good, you checking in.
Neither team has the YN except for James Johnson. He's the YN. He ain't even
He's
YN.
an OG.
He's not YN.
He's like
OG.
40, nigga.
You don't get that much bump.
Hey,
He's still a YN.
Don't let them start scrapping.
y'all got anything left on this series? Actually, we got a couple questions in the chat. Let's answer them. So shout out to Lewis T. He been sending a couple notes in the chat. His point is that OKC through 3-point shooting has been inconsistent throughout the playoffs.
Very
J-Dub
true.
and Chet were shaky in the Denver series. I think OKC just has multiple ways of winning or making adjustments.
They do.
I think they're the most versatile team other than Boston. They were the most, probably those two in the playoffs.
Pacers
in
are
general.
pretty versatile too now.
Do you think that they play versatile? I don't know. Pacers play
I mean,
one way.
They got the person. They got the personnel. is
They
what I'm saying.
could play different ways.
I mean, you guys are saying could. Have you all seen it? I've seen OKC play a couple different ways.
I think because they haven't needed to switch anything. They've only lost like 4 games in the entire playoffs so far.
but we haven't seen it at this level of basketball.
I mean, we'll see. You might be right, but I'm just saying like
Indiana could adapt. They can adjust.
I mean, we
They got
haven't
the
seen it.
They have a great-
We
They got the
haven't seen
personnel.
it.
I would
though.
say they have the right coach if they need to make adjustments.
That's what I'm
They-
saying.
But
yeah.
we haven't seen it though.
I know what I'm saying.
You'll see it this.
But
series.
we've seen.
You see it tonight.
I'm
Fuck
agreeing.
that. You
I'm
see it
agreeing with
tonight.
you as far as the personnel themselves. But I've seen the coach take worse personnel and make adjustments against better teams. That's what I'm saying.
What are your thoughts, Theo?
What do you mean he took a worse team?
The Mavericks.
He's saying that team was that 2011
As far
team
as
was
talent,
worse.
You
nigga,
are
Dirk was
fucking
Dirk was
nuts.
the only real All Star. What are you talking
And
about?
I mean,
Nah, but they had
Pascal was the
talent.
only superstar.
we had
God.
nigga. I'm the Mavericks fan. What are we talking about?
No, they had talent.
I'm being
bro.
real.
You were
with you.
They had
tripping.
Tyson Chandler.
You had Tyson
Sean
Chandler,
Marion,
Dirk
Jason
Nowitzki,
Kidd.
Sean Marion,
And look,
Jason
and I'm gonna
Kidd.
say
Kidd.
this:
Career.
we've already
You are
talked about
smoking,
this. We've already
smoking,
talked.
bro.
I'm not. The only nigga who ended up being better after
You wanna
that
take
year
his
was
mic
Tyson
away?
Chandler.
Yo, mute
The
his
only
mic.
person
Peter,
that
mute
got
his mic.
I'm lying.
Peter.
What player on that team got
Mute his
better
shit real
after that?
quick.
Besides Tyson
Yo.
Chandler, what player got better after
Yo,
that?
chat. What y'all think? What
Mute-
y'all think, chat?
Should we mute?
Terry
Cam's
got
mic?
washed. Jason Kidd then
Cam.
retired
What-
2
hold
years
up.
later. What the fuck? Are we
Cam,
talking about?
Cam,
Nah,
who-
you wild.
Cam, who wins that series? Indiana or the Mavericks?
As long as Dirk Nowitzki, like, I'm not going against Dirk Nowitzki.
No, he's saying does hang on. Does Indiana beat the Miami Heat if
Nigga,
you throw
who-
them in there?
Nigga, no, I'm talking about OKC, Miami Heat. Not
No,
beating
no,
OKC.
no. Does this Indiana Pacers team beat that 2011 Miami Heat team? Yes or no?
Fuck no, low key.
All right, that's Theo's
Fuck
point.
no, low key.
That's Theo's point.
Low
Theo's
key.
point.
Low key.
right.
Do not disrespect my
So-
guy J Kidd, bro.
But I think
Are we good on
I
that?
didn't disrespect the nigga. I just said who got better after that series.
Cam bugging.
Besides Tyson Chandler, I said who had,
Vernon says you
all right.
bugging.
You bugging, bro.
Big bugger.
Somebody in our chat.
Chat.
Vernon says you bugging.
No, that's my boy Austin.
Austin's in the chat saying no, but yeah.
Austin. Oh yeah, shout out Austin.
Shout out
think
to
that's
Austin,
Austin.
bro.
What's up, Austin?
All right, so yo, does anybody have anything left on the final series they want to talk about? Obviously,
What'd you
game
ask me?
yesterday. What do you mean? What I ask you?
You asked me something before that.
Oh, I asked you. Shit, I don't even remember, to be honest.
I know Cam said that nut ass shit.
I
Fucking
know
nuts.
this gonna be some good bump. It's gonna be some good bump, I think. I think a lot of people are underestimating small market teams. Blah, blah, blah. Don't matter.
Yo,
These
what-
players are not from there. Bro.
That guy on FS1 was talking crazy.
What you say?
That guy that said, "Oh, I only want to see superstars." Did y'all see that clip?
He's a dickhead.
He was-
That's a dickhead. That's how you use dickhead, right?
What's his name?
I mean,
I don't even know his name, bro. It's the first time I ever seen him, but he's on the same network as Colin Coward. I saw it as like, "Oh, I only want to see this," and everybody's retweeting this guy bugging.
yeah, he's bugging. He probably never played.
We just
in
gotta.
his
We
life.
have to. This is like I said before. This is great for the NBA. This is
Super
great
great.
for the new day and age of talent that we got coming into the league, and I'm excited to see it. And I hope we get it. I don't want it to go 5. I hope we get a really good series just to show what
I hope
is-
Indiana win.
I need it.
the
to go
NBA is.
You need
for
it
NBA
because
to
you
be
want
in
that
the-
hunch.
I want
That's
that.
why.
I want my money from Ray.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
I still got to pay Ray and what's the name when I get back.
No, you got to pay Cam. Charlie paid Ray. You just got to pay Cam.
Yeah, pay
Yeah.
Cam, bro.
Nigga.
Damn.
Damn, bro.
Whoa, he mad
like
because he
it.
said that dumbass Dallas got me.
Nigga, no, I'm not. Nigga, we still fucking won. Fuck. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Let me know your team win a championship. Nigga.
He Vernon said it was Jason McIntyre that was talking crazy on the show. Do y'all even know that name?
I don't even know.
Never heard
him, bro.
Never heard of a Jason McIntyre.
Y'all want to stick in finals talk? This is gonna validate Theo's point. Y'all want to give Theo some flowers or no?
Dear flowers for what?
For what?
Put up the LeBron image, Peter. Theo gonna like this. After a loss.
And niggas want to talk about fucking He's not
Listen,
the GOAT. Could be fucking.
Theo, how you feel about that, bro? Is
fucking
this validate your
fool.
2018?
39.
40 points on almost 60% shooting and 50% from 3 after a loss.
39.7.
This nigga wasn't.
We're
human.
rounding up, bro.
This nigga
Do we not
wasn't
round
human.
up in America? I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Nah.
All right, so it's
that-
39.7.
that's
My
40.
fault.
Nah, that's 40.
My fault.
We
It's
literally do
39.7.
round up
That's
in
a
America.
40 ball. That's a 40 ball.
Hey,
That's the shit we
listen.
actually invented.
Listen, there's
That's
no
2018 Bron.
fucking way. There's no way. And you can have the debate 1 and 2. They are two players that we'll never forget a day in your life. LeBron James is easily top 2 player ever to play this game.
Yeah, you
it's
niggas
not
talking about
close.
that Kobe Bryant shit. and I
There's
love
no
Kobe.
there's no one, and I love Kobe.
Same.
Kobe is 3 for me. There's no one
Same.
fucking with LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Nobody. It's you can
Don't say
disagree.
nobody.
There is no one.
Nobody.
Say nobody.
There's no one doing that shit. What are we
Nobody.
talking about?
Kobe's not doing that?
Nobody.
Kobe never had-
23 years.
Do we
He's
remember
got
the
to play
28? Do we remember the
23.
2018 roster? Do we remember what that roster looked like?
Rodney Hood, Kevin Love,
The East was weak.
George
My
George
nigga.
Hill. It was
We talking about the East was weak.
no, he right though. The East was weak as
Nigga,
hell.
Come
nigga,
on.
but he went band for band with that Celtics
Shout
team, bro.
out to one of Kurt's goats, DeMar, but they got DeMar and them up out of there, and they're like a 60-win team, bro.
Had a great year.
Great year,
That's
but
what I'm
like
saying.
it's just LeBron was just that great, but the East was weak.
And that nigga was hitting left hand floaters.
No,
on their
listen,
ass,
we
bro.
just
Be
can't
for-
overlook Kobe, bro. We just
Jordan
overlook
Clarkson
him.
was
I
on that
love
team?
Kobe. I love
No, you
Kobe,
can't-
but
you
nigga,
can't
let's so
overlook
be
him.
so
Okay,
He
Kurt-
had a 51-point triple double in the game 1 and 5. What are we talking about?
Austin
No,
said,
Kobe's not doing that. He didn't do that.
Kobe
Y'all wanna
scored
talk-
81.
It's cool.
Kobe scored 60
We gonna talk about
something in
Timmy
3
versus
quarters.
Kobe.
We
a
talking
little
about
bit.
we
We gonna
talking
talk
about what he did in the
Kobe had a
finals.
couple rings, way more.
I love Kobe. I'm just
Oh, no.
saying. I'm just letting you know. But he also had Shaq.
honestly, like I said, mine is really personal, so that's why I just don't have him. I just have Kobe above him.
And that's cool.
I'm with you, huh?
I'm with you.
That's
All right.
cool.
And Charlie played in the All-American game with him. He threw him a couple lobs,
That's
as
cool.
we saw.
And that's cool,
Yeah.
bro. And
All
that's
right.
cool, bro.
All right, let's get to the next point.
So
Hang on, do we give Theo the ether beat
for what?
For what?
for Tibbs?
Man, no.
Yeah, give him the ether beat. Go ahead. Take the mic. Hey. Let loose. From the Rico.
Fuck.
Hey.
All I can say, I told you so. Nah, look, all I'm gonna say is I saw this shit coming. It didn't matter what he did,
Hey.
he had to go. If he didn't win the championship, he was getting fired. Like I said, everyone knows I'm not a big Tibbs fan. That's for my own personal reasons. That's for anybody else, whatever. But it was time for a different voice. It was. I think you see the writing on the wall where it was just going to be the same thing over and over and over again. You just hear the rumblings of they're tired and like you kind of wanted to be something else, right? And you got to understand, a lot of people don't want to play for Tibbs. A lot of people understand he's going to have. There's no bench. There's no guy that's coming there and be like, okay, I could get some good minutes off the bench. You know that's not happening. He's riding with his starting 5. They know they need to change things up. They need to get they're going to get a younger coach. They're going to get someone who understands the makeup of making it that far. Tibbs has had some of the best seasons in NBA history. With Chicago, he brought Minnesota back and put them back in the playoffs. He's had one of the best seasons in Knicks history and did that. Congratulations. He is a good coach. He is a good coach. He really is.
He couldn't say great.
Good coach. Yeah,
I couldn't even say
He had
great.
to change
I had to
this
say
shit.
that. He is a good coach. I am not going to take that away from
But
him.
hit me with the but.
But
Pause. There you go.
But he is not a sustainable coach for star players, and he's not a sustainable coach for teams to get over that hump.
I'm still mad
At
about
some point, they are going to hit a wall
I
because
agree.
he just doesn't. He doesn't adapt, and he's had so many opportunities to adapt. And he tried to adapt in Game 6 of the NBA Eastern
Game
Conference
3.
Finals. Like, motherfucker, what?
I mean,
Why
I just-
now?
Yeah, didn't he win 2021? Did he win Coach of the Year?
I think so.
Yeah, he did.
I was on the team.
Coach
Yes, I was on that
you,
team.
okay,
won
you was
Coach
on
of the
that
Year.
team? Okay.
Yes. And the thing was, I would say this. I've said this multiple times. He will have you prepared, but as far as the adjustments, he just thinks it's just play harder. Sometimes it's not about that
It's not.
because both teams are gonna play hard. You know what I'm saying? Indiana's gonna play fucking hard. What are you gonna do differently? Now, there are certain things in the Knicks series that they had that he couldn't do nothing with, i.e. Cat being in the drop. There's nothing you can do with that. He barbecue chicken every time they came off a ball screen.
But do you not
It
try
has
to
nothing
hide
to
that,
do with
Theo?
him.
That's what I want to ask you. Could he not try to make some adjustments to hide? I didn't really see him do
this
much
is the
different.
problem.
The only way they could hide it was with Mitch being in the starter lineup. So you're gaining something, but then you're losing something.
No, I
And
meant
there's
like
nothing you could do with that.
I'm more mad. Could he not try to add some different wrinkles into his defense or trying to switch to coverage? I feel like I just watched Cat get cooked the whole series, so like I didn't really
But
see
I
him
think-
change much.
I think Tibbs is the type of guy. He's kind of old school mentality, and there's good regular season coach, and there's also a good postseason coach. He's a good regular season coach. Postseason,
He's a
I've
good regular
always said
season
it.
coach.
He is.
I've always said in the postseason it's all about adjustment,
Dwayne Casey.
and he doesn't make adjustments. He sticks to that card, or he sticks to that game plan, and then that's it. Like he's not making no adjustments at all. And we all knew that. And the Knicks don't lose those first two games. You don't see the bench the third game.
True.
You know, I think the media and the public forced his hands to kind of change things up.
1,000%. It was
You
not
know what
him.
I mean? He really didn't want to change shit up. He would stick to that.
No.
Not adding Mitchell to the lineup, he would have still had him coming off the bench. He would never even play Shaman or Wright. But yeah, man, Tibbs is just not a good. I don't think he's a good postseason coach.
So
I heard
report
Jeff-
just came out. Report just came out about the situation 2 minutes ago. An anonymous
breaking
NBA
news.
and an anonymous NBA executive said Karl-Anthony Towns may have played a role in Tom Thibodeau's firing. Who was on the Timberwolves when Tibbs was the coach in 2019 when he got fired? Who's Cat's former agent, Leon Rose, who is now the president of the Knicks? I wouldn't be surprised if Cat told Leon and James Dolan during his extra interview that he didn't want to play for Tibbs anymore because he said something similar in 2019.
I forgot he played for Tibbs on the Wolves.
me
I completely
too.
forgot that until I saw like a bunch of pictures yesterday.
Yeah.
Peter, you want to play the Jeff T clip because Theo was just referring to it?
Tibbs got a way of like letting you be you. Like everybody think Tibbs is like this hard coach to play for. That you gotta do it this way. He really don't say shit. He just be down, pop, down. That's all he say. But he don't be saying nothing. He don't be like T, go here, do this. He don't really be coaching you. He kind of just be like, damn, damn it, man. Damn. That's all he say.
He be making the funniest faces.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Tibbs is the coach, nigga. If you make a mistake, he gonna let you stay in the game, bro.
He don't say nothing.
He gonna let you stay in the game.
Damn.
You know, it's
That's all
only
he
playing
say.
A lot of niggas will pull you, bro.
I swear to
Sit next
God,
me.
Tibbs literally all he say is damn, and we just watch for him. You gotta be here. Damn. In the game, bro, you can run, you can shoot anytime, you can run anything. Like he lets you be a basketball player. Obviously, he gonna put the ball in his best player's hand.
Yeah.
So he gonna call plays for the best players all the time. But other than that, he don't say shit, bro. I loved him about that. Like Bud to cuss you out.
Yeah, you
Like,
can tell Bud be a bullshit.
Yeah, Bud would be like, well, get the fuck out the game then if you don't want to play. Like, Bud was like very direct.
Yeah.
Tibbs would just be like, come on, man. What are we doing? But he won't say your name. He won't say nothing. He's like, come on.
Man,
I'll
shout
fuck
out
with
to
that.
Tibbs.
Shout out
What
to
do you
Tibbs.
think, Jeff? What do you think? I'm like, shit, I don't know.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, shit.
Trying to keep you in the game, nigga. Give me something.
Yeah, he'd be like,
I'm trying to help you right now.
you see something else?
That kind of sums it up.
I mean, that sums it up right
Yeah.
there. I never played for Tibbs, but I mean,
Theo, we can't hear you.
We
I
can't
don't
hear
know
you.
if-
now.
I don't know
Can't
if
hear
it's- Is it on our side, Peter?
No, that was me.
Oh,
there
yeah,
you go.
yeah.
Come on.
Dog, I'm telling you, he hit it right on the fucking head, bro.
Hey, yo.
That,
I knew he was gonna
I'm-
say, hey, yo. I knew
Hey,
that was-
listen.
Crazy.
Listen,
Go ahead.
listen,
That's
bro.
it.
Listen. Verbatim. I remember on the team I was on, bro. We used to literally like make jokes in the locker room of we knew certain games what his message was gonna be. This nigga is like a recorder. It's like he works on the same shit he gonna say before the game all the time. I promise you, every Tibbs player that played for him, we will all have the same damn stories, the same speeches, the same thing he says in the damn in the timeouts. He don't say nothing. Come on, man. We gotta play harder. We gotta drop the go look at the interview. He's like, we gotta touch the paint and we gotta spray it out. He always saying spray it out for threes and shit. Yeah, no Diddy. And he ain't saying no Diddy. He just saying
all
spray it out. He's saying all that. Spray it out, touch the paint, connectivity, and all shit like that. Listen, everyone's all mad about him you got to understand, there was nothing going to change. There was nothing that was going to change. They weren't going to make the finals the next year if he continued to coach. They needed something new. Tibbs is who Tibbs is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't feel bad for Tibbs at all.
I don't either.
Yo, he still got 30 million.
Only 30 million. I was like, why the fuck would I feel bad for
somebody that still
He
got
rolling out the
30
Brinks
mil?
truck, bro.
Like,
30 mil?
I'm sure he don't care that much.
Bro, he can still get another job.
Cause he'll get
Tibbs,
hired.
bro.
He'll get hired.
Theo, I said this on the last one. Tibbs is great at taking a bad team to make them a good team. The good to great is a jump that he hasn't been able to do yet.
So
he will get another job in the NBA.
Thibodeau.
Can't make him great.
I would have him as an assistant coach. If I was
shit. He ain't gonna do shit, right?
He would have you like
Prepared,
as far
like
as
he
like
said.
prepared. Yes, I wouldn't go to him and be like, all right, what's the adjustment to this? Because he gonna look at you like,
Play harder.
Play harder. I'm like,
Keep that nigga in the game.
All right,
But
yeah.
but
no,
do all head
But-
coaches make adjustments, Theo? And Charlie?
Some do. I feel
it's,
Don't
it's
some
usually
assistants say that?
collective. It's
So
usually collective.
So regardless if he's an assistant or head coach, doesn't
Sometimes
matter.
the
But-
assistant coach is really the head coach.
yeah.
But
It be like that
yeah,
sometimes.
but Tibbs don't listen. He didn't really listen like that.
Oh, that's
he
why
hear
he
you.
should be assistant coach.
Yeah,
I
like
hear you, but I don't feel you.
he hear you, but he don't really hear you. You know what I'm saying?
hear
Like
that.
he be so locked into the game, he don't really understand what the fuck going on. Like my thing is, we've said this multiple times. If you up 20 or up 30 or you're down 20, down 30, why are your starters still in the game?
Well, today's game is
Today,
come back
there's
20.
no safe lead.
today's
Yeah.
game is 20s.
Uh,
I think it's
20.
20.
Okay,
is-
with
it's like-
3
30
minutes
plus.
with 3 minutes left. With 3
It's
minutes
still
left.
possible.
Shit.
Nah, 3 minutes. I'm pulling my starters.
I get it to
I'm
like
pulling
two-
them.
I'm pulling my starters at
It
3 minutes
depends
20.
how the flow of the game going.
It would have to be a perfect. You need to. It's a
You
7
can tell when the
possession game.
momentum. You can kind of tell what the momentum
It's a
is. gonna happen
7
or not.
possession game at 20 with 3 minutes left.
I mean, Indiana,
Indiana did that shit a bunch of times.
Knicks.
Yes, but
Knicks
that was a
did it.
miracle, bro.
Yeah.
That was a
shit
miracle.
happened
That
twice.
was a miracle in the Garden for the opposite team.
But
Ain't it how crazy that's how fucking crazy the playoffs is though, bro.
This playoff
They
for
lose
sure.
that game. And I said it after that game. I said they're fucked.
yeah,
You can't lose that game.
I mean,
you
going down to OT is
cannot-
what really fucked them.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
cannot lose that game because when you lose something like that, that just changed the whole trajectory of the series.
because you're playing on
changes
defense
the-
the rest of the
the-
time.
You're playing on defense the rest of the time, and your whole mental makeup is just so different. You're like, man, fuck, bro. You feel like you're never comfortable. You're never comfortable because, like, dude, are we gonna fuck this up again? And then they did. And then they lost game 2.
So,
The question is, this is a good question right here.
Oh, go ahead. What's up?
Who do the Knicks go after?
That was our next point. Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah,
I read the syllabus.
You had the
he had the script. He
got
had
the
the
script.
script.
He got the
You know what I'm
script.
saying?
Who should the Knicks go after? That's
I want
the
to.
question.
I mean,
I got one.
Theo loves the name Johnny Bryant because he obviously has experience
No.
with him.
Why? Hold on. My thing is, why is Mark Jackson's name is not in the
We
mix?
told you.
He's blackballed, bro.
We told you he's blackballed
But
for that.
come
won't say
on, this
word
is a
shit.
perfect scenario.
For him to be
A
back.
dude that played in the Knicks. He's from New York. Come on now.
They would love him low key though.
Come on now.
So let me ask you guys this: is Mark really that different from Tibbs based on what we saw in Golden State?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you how diabolical. I'm gonna tell you how diabolical this shit about to be. Also, just said in the chat. I
Wright?
really think it's gonna be Jay Wright.
That's hella weak. That's
Jay Wright?
hella weak.
I think it's
Let's
gonna
give
be.
the keys to a dude to never coach the fucking.
But I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
NBA.
tell you this right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now. As far as basketball minds,
He's a good mind. Yep.
it ain't many better.
Jay Wright is a sicko. Yeah.
He is
No, the fucking put Dan Hurley
basketball
then, if that's the
savant.
coach.
They said he out. They already asked him.
Y'all
They said
want
he
to
out.
you want to lose Dan Hurley?
No, I don't want to lose him, but shit, I'd rather put Dan Hurley over Jay Wright.
You
They already-
you
they
see
already
the little
did.
Yukon special. We have
What? Jay Wright's a better coach than Dan Hurley.
You hear this guy? You hear this man? This man.
I
I'ma
have no
let y'all
comment.
duke it out.
I have no comment.
I'ma let
on
y'all
that.
duke
Yeah,
it
so
out.
That's on
Come on,
y'all.
bro.
That's
Don't
on
do
y'all.
You
that.
bugging right
Do
Yo,
now.
not
Peter, mute
do
mine and Cam's
that.
mic. Mute mine and Cam's mic. Let Charlie and Theo go at it.
Yeah.
Do not
Nah,
do
you
that,
bugging right
bro.
now. You bugging right
Jay
now.
Wright
You bugging.
is a one hell of a coach.
He is a hell of a coach. I'm just saying he's a hell
Way
of a
better
coach.
than Dan.
I just
way
know
better than
Dan.
Dan.
As soon as Dan got the keys to being the coach, a college coach, he got 2 championships. That's all I know. Yeah, but how long has Jay Wright been
No,
coaching in
that's
college?
part of my point. I'm saying they both have 2, right? Am I wrong?
Okay, how long has Jay Wright been coaching in college?
What happened to Dan?
How
this
long
year?
has Dan Hurley been coaching in college? 4 years?
Coaching for a
Dan's
minute?
for a minute.
5
Just like
years?
Yukon. No, Dan was been coaching since like
Dan was shit his first couple years.
Dan was with Wagner and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Head coach?
Head coach
Yeah.
at Wagner. You know why?
Wagner?
Because
Fuck
one
is
of
that?
it's a New York school.
It's-
You know,
yeah.
you know.
It's in New
Wagner.
York.
I don't know nothing about no mid or low D1s. I'm not familiar with that. I'm allergic. Actually.
This nigga, said I'm allergic.
I'm allergic.
Damn,
Wow.
bro,
Understand
that's
me?
that's
I
crazy.
just don't know what
Hey,
that
shout out
is.
to the mid majors, man.
I just don't know what that is.
Just saying, Dan Hurley's been coaching for a minute.
Y'all funny as
But
shit.
I still think,
I'll let you know when he started his coaching career.
yeah, let me know.
He
I like
started
Johnny. I like Johnny Bryant, Jay Wright, or Mike Malone.
Also,
since
Dan,
2010.
they did offer Dan Hurley. He said no already.
2010.
Yeah,
So 15 years.
15 years. You got it.
How many chips he got?
Dose.
2.
Back to back.
Jay Wright. How long Jay Wright been coaching? Jay Wright's been around when I was fucking coaching.
Like 30.
Yeah, J Wright been around at least for 40, 30,
Jay
40
Wright
years.
been around.
Okay. Okay. All right then.
J Wright been coaching. I
Okay,
got
then.
you since 1994 in Hofstra.
1984?
94.
So that's
94.
30,
I was 10 years
31
old.
years. 31 years.
Okay, I was 10 years old. And I'm 40
Oh, but Jay
right
Wright
now.
retired. Like
He
what,
retired in
5 years ago?
22. He was at Nova for
So
20.
28
Oh,
years.
stupid, bro.
All right.
28 years.
I was 10 years old when he was coaching. Copy.
So, anyways,
He got 2 championships.
Copy.
Copy. You give Dan Hurley 40 years. You're going to
It
have
was
at least
28,
5.
Charlie. It was
I
28.
mean,
He'll have at
hey, let
least
me ask
5.
y'all this. I mean, I don't know if Theo knows well, but Charlie, you're old enough. Was Nova a steam program before he got there in 2001?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, or did he build
No,
Nova
They
to what it is?
recruited me.
But I mean, did he build Nova to what it is today?
Yeah, no, 100%.
So
He's
Nova wasn't a big
Come on,
program.
bruh.
Not at all.
Okay, so then to be fair, Dan walked into Yukon, a blue blood.
Time out.
Was they not? He's not.
If it's
wrong.
if it's not John, yes, he did. Do not do that.
Yeah.
Time
He
out.
walked into that.
He did.
I'm
He's
not-
not wrong.
Let me
Yeah, he's not
hold
wrong.
on. Let
He's
me
not wrong.
let me make something very
Because
clear.
UConn was
I
garbage
think, I think,
Motherfucking,
for a couple years.
I think
What-
Dan
what's-
Hurley
what's
is a
it-
great coach.
Kevin Ollie won a championship with UConn.
Damn right.
But hang on, hold on,
And
Charlie.
you're coaching.
Where's Kevin Ollie?
Charlie, let's keep the
Y'all
facts the
funny as
facts. Let's keep the facts the facts. UConn is a blue blood program.
It is.
Nova was not a blue blood program. So he had to build that program up. So let's also keep that in mind as well.
So
That's all
when
I'm
Jay
saying.
Wright won his championships, what year was that?
He won it
2016.
back to back.
Okay.
Yeah, he got back to back. So Hurley has a back to back
Yes.
too.
No,
Yeah,
I
come
think
on.
Jay Wright got 3.
J Ray might he might have 3.
He got
actually.
3 because
Nova
he
got
beat us in
back-to-back?
26.
No, he got 2.
He
Theo.
beat us.
He got
He
2.
might have
Wait a
went.
minute.
He might have went.
Stop.
He
He
might
got
have
two.
went 3
Because-
times.
He
He
beat
got
us
2.
2016.
Theo, stop it.
Wait. He
He
beat
looking
us
it up. What are you talking
2016.
He got 2016 and
might
18.
be right.
17 was you. 17 was you, Theo. You forgot your own championship.
So,
Yeah.
No.
Those
I
are
was
back-to-back.
going. I thought he won 19 too. I was.
No, he
I might
won
be wrong.
18. Yeah, he won it. He won
just-
16 and 18. So, anyways,
Okay.
we could debate this till the thing, but at the end of the day, Charlie, the facts are that he walked into a program he built.
Okay. That's cool.
Hey, I like.
So
It's
that
either
means-
Johnny or
so that means he's a better coach?
I didn't say he's a better coach or not, but I'm saying you can't compare the timelines. If you walk into a blue blood program or you have to
Takes
build a
longer to
program,
build. That's what he
it
said.
takes time to build.
So when Hurley inherited the team, were they good?
Not
Yeah.
saying they were or weren't. I wasn't
They
paying
were.
attention.
But
to
niggas
UConn.
don't pay attention because there's a blue blood. It's like I was gonna
They
get
were.
something that's gonna piss him off, but
They were.
you know what I'm saying. Certain schools they
Either
weren't
Jay
good.
Jay Wright or
Dan,
Johnny
think about all
Bryant.
the good coaches. Think about Jim Calhoun, Kevin Ollie, right? Dan Hurley's the only one to win back to back.
I get it.
That's solid.
It's all for show.
Is that
I'm
solid?
I'm not the one you're debating with. You're debating with him.
Okay.
College
Which
basketball was down. It was
What was
booty.
down?
College
It's true.
basketball was
In
down.
the Big East when Jim Calhoun knew it was real different.
Oh my God.
That's the real Big East, though. Am I wrong?
That wasn't
You
really
said, Charlie, you agree with that. Do not do that.
Yeah,
No,
Charlie,
no.
don't do that. We talked. We had this on wax on
agree
Roman
with
Race.
I do agree
right.
with the Big East. My time was totally
Oh,
different.
the big
than this
yo,
time.
we talking about Nova, Cuse, Louisville, Notre Dame, Pitt.
Yeah.
Y'all-
College
Oh.
basketball was way
Oh.
different when we played, Charlie.
I don't say we. I say me.
Listen,
Y'all funny as shit.
when I played, college basketball was legit.
Nah,
Fuck
it
outta
was.
here.
It was. It was.
All right,
it was.
let's move on from this. So you got Johnny Bryant and Jay Wright as the two candidates, Theo. How about you, Charlie? Who do you
So what was the question?
who do you want to replace Tibbs?
I put my Mark
Just
Jackson,
Mark, or do you have anybody else?
Mike Malone.
I don't like Mike.
Mike Malone. Where's he from?
New York, right?
Queens, New York. So I think that's a good narrative. I like Mike. I think Mike will resonate and get through the players. But I keep hearing Ime, whatever. Ime.
No, there's no way Ime leaves Houston.
You don't think? You don't think?
They're trying to get
You don't
Kidd,
think they
too.
give him a blank check?
No,
Yo,
I'm not leaving Houston, bro.
Nah, I ain't
Houston's
gonna
a
lie.
Great program.
I ain't gonna lie.
You're set up in
Ime?
Houston.
Staying in Houston.
yeah, he's staying in Houston because he's building something.
He's,
got
he's
something
trying to say
going.
off the court
I'm
activities.
talking off the court. He's staying in Houston.
Oh, you got after court activity?
Off-
Okay.
He's staying in Houston.
I mean, why would you leave Houston? You have a young core. It's the team you built.
They give
And no
him a
income
blank check.
tax. No income tax
Give you
though.
a blank check,
No income tax.
and then your best chance to get back at Boston.
Nah.
Nah.
You
No.
don't think so?
I don't know about that.
What you think, Theo?
Hey, Charlie's so.
I'm just
funny.
trying to just put the narrative out
Theo,
there.
Charlie's
he
petty
put
as
it
hell,
in
bro.
He's so
Throwing
petty.
it
That
out
shit
there.
hilarious.
What
That
you
man
think,
an
Theo?
instigator like shit.
Oh God.
I don't like. I think Ime stays in Houston. I think he's built something there. He can just ride off to the sunset there. He ain't never going. He could. They'll never fire him in Houston
Oh God.
unless he
I-
fuck around. Dude.
So would you bring
if the
a
same
rookie? You
alle-
don't bring a rookie.
Hey, look,
Same-
they do not care
if
about
he
the
had-
shit in
if
Houston.
he-
They
if
don't
he
care about that
if
shit
he
in
had those
Houston.
allegations in Houston,
They don't give a fuck.
he still got his job.
I'm trying to tell you that right now.
That's a fact.
He's staying in Houston, bro.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Cool. All right, let's. I'm gonna ask this. This is not on the syllabus.
Bro, tell me, but who you got? You didn't say who you got.
Ooh, you really.
He don't know.
I'm
the
with the
coaches.
Nova Knicks. I'm with the Nova Knicks.
Really? You gonna bring a first time?
He's Jay Wright
Coach.
though. He's
And
not,
he'll get the players' approval.
and honestly,
Yo, hold on.
Hold up.
No. You hold up.
can I get my second pick?
Get your second.
I would
pick.
try to go get Nick Nurse. I think Nick Nurse would be a good coach for this team.
When was the last time a college coach was a good NBA coach?
Might have been. Was it Patino?
Was he a good coach?
Didn't he do? No,
Get him up
he
out of
wasn't.
there.
He wasn't. No.
Think about it. When was the last time a good college coach was a good NBA coach?
But I don't think a lot of them have made the move, other than Billy.
Yeah, I think
Billy
a lot
Donovan,
of guys. I think a lot of. I
Calipari,
think a lot of.
Patino.
But no, but recent, because Coach K never came down. Roy Williams, like all these great.
There's
coaches,
a reason why they don't come down because in college is a
different. It's a whole different.
it's
atmosphere.
coaches who kind of run the show.
For sure.
NBA players run the
But
show.
I feel like
And I don't think college coaches make that
They have to humble
adjustment.
Brad
themselves,
Stevens.
low-key.
Ooh, Lewis. Shout out to Lewis.
Oh, I
Brad
forgot
Stevens.
Brad Stevens. Yeah,
Brad Stevens.
he was a good
Fuck
coach.
no.
Where's he at?
Brad Stevens was a good coach. You
Well,
say
he was
no?
a good coach.
He was
Let's
a
not
good
do
coach,
that.
but
You
put him
say
in the
no?
front office. Get him out of here.
I thought you were saying him come coach for the Knicks.
No, I'm
No.
talking about he was a good
He was a good coach.
Good transition from Butler to thing.
Yeah,
I forgot about
Yeah.
Brad.
he just
Jay
he
Wright.
wasn't-
Jay Wright would do. Jay Wright would do fine in the
Nope.
NBA.
I think
Not.
I think Jay Wright would do fine.
They're gonna give him the bag and fucking get rid of him.
Who y'all
after
got,
2
Cam?
years.
Who you got, Cam?
I mean, why does no one talk about Mike Malone?
I
He
said
said
Mike Malone.
Oh, you did.
That was
Okay.
my second pick.
Yeah, I think Mike Malone or Theo. Who did you say? I can't think of it. I can't
Jay Wright.
Johnny Bryant.
Johnny Bryant. I think those are the only two that to me that make any sense. Like I don't see, they're not they're not going to be able to even talk to kid. I don't think he's going to let.
I think you go
Ime-
after Nurse, bro.
I think I don't hate that.
Nurse is what, in Philly?
He in Philly.
I don't hate it, but nah. I
like
think
Nick
Philly will
Nurse.
let them talk. I think Philly will let him talk
Nick
to
Nurse
him.
is unconventional. He try stuff. I think I like Nick Nurse on this team.
I don't think they just love Nick Nurse, but we'll see.
All right, can we move on? Because we're kind of behind, so I kind of want
Yeah,
to
we
go
are.
through. I want to ask a quick question though, because Theo played for Jordan Ott in Brooklyn as assistant. What do you think of the move? You like him?
You know what's crazy, bro?
It's not even on the
Life
list.
is life is really, really crazy, and you really got to be 10 toes down on where you are and be in the moment. Last year, I went to Indiana and I was at EYBL, and me and Jo, I call him Jo, we were literally just sitting there talking. He was trying to figure out what his next move was. He was thinking about going back to Michigan State coaching. He didn't know what, because he was with the Lakers, and he had left the Lakers. And no, it was either the Lakers or Phoenix.
He was with the
I
Lakers,
can't remember.
Theo. He was with the Lakers.
Yeah, so he was with the Lakers, and we were just sitting there talking and catching up or whatever. And he was thinking about going back to Michigan State. He didn't know if he wanted to go back to the league or go to college and just do that, have a little stability. And then he gets to Cleveland. Kenny gets to Cleveland. He was with Kenny, with me and Kenny in Brooklyn. And then you find out a year later, the motherfucker's the head coach for the Phoenix Suns.
It's crazy.
How crazy is that in a year span? Like, you go from not thinking about, man, fuck, this shit is crazy, I might go to college, and now he's the head coach for the Phoenix Suns. I mean, really good dude, really personable, can talk to anybody. For him to be a head coach now, I'm very excited for him. I think he's going to do a good job. Very adaptable.
So quickly, Theo,
players
I mean,
coach.
you haven't played for him for like 3 years, but they said 3-4 years. They say he's really good at offensive and defensive creativity. You agree with that?
Yeah, that was his thing. That was his role when I was in BK. I think he was the offensive guy when I was there. So he very smart. Like I said, he's a sponge though. Like he's not gonna sit here and act like he knows it all. He wants everybody to have a voice and be like, he worked with Joe Harris a lot when I was with BK, did a very good job with him, just figuring out ways to get him shots and make the star players better. So him understanding that, he understands what the star player is and who they are and how to make the people around them better. And I think that's what you got to have as a coach. Understanding, who your great players are. How can you get the people around them to play at the highest level so your team can succeed? So he's been there and done it at a high level.
He's been there, done it at a high level, but he hasn't done it with that shitty roster that Phoenix has.
But I will say
They're gonna
this
have some
quickly.
changes though.
I just want to say this quickly, right? It shows the era that the NBA is moving to, because one of the first things Theo said is he can communicate with guys. Mark
That's
Daigneault
important.
can communicate with
And that's
guys.
very important.
So that's very
And
important.
Bud
So, based on what Theo said, he should probably be somewhat
But that's
successful.
why I said most older coaches are probably going to be out
Yeah.
because they're not able to communicate. I know for a fact, RC, Rick Carlisle, from what I've heard, he is a completely different coach than what he was in 2011.
Yeah.
Because he had to adapt. If he wants to adapt to the players now, because what did we all say? This is a player-driven league. You have to make sure they feel like you fuck with them and you're listening, you hear them. If you don't feel that way, you're gonna be Tibbs.
You know what's crazy? That
I feel like Mike Malone is more along the Tibbs line. That's why I don't like the Mike Malone or Mark Jackson.
I can kind of see what you're
Very
saying.
fiery, so I don't know.
I
That's
forget
why.
what year it
But
was.
the thing is too, just like RC, he can change.
He could,
If he
for sure.
if he goes a different route like RC did, he could be a very good coach.
or RC got fired in 2003
by
the Pistons, and then the
went to the
Pistons
Pacers.
won the chip, right? So, do you think Tibbs getting fired, you can kind of see
No.
kind of the same
No.
outcome?
No,
Whoever coach picks the Knicks, coaches the Knicks,
no,
they have a chance
no.
on the East.
Oh, you're talking about the Knicks are gonna win? I thought you meant Tibbs. No, I don't think so. I don't think Knicks, unless the Knicks make a big move.
Yeah.
I'm against it. How about you, Cam? How about you, Theo?
Listen, the Knicks have the Knicks got a lot that they have to deal with right now because they gave up a lot for Mikal, but they still have a lot of assets.
I don't
You know
like
what I'm
their
saying?
formula.
Like you can really build a team around them if you get a good coach in there and they get a great team. Like I said, the East is up for grabs. To be honest,
So-
with you.
Do you like the roster?
The Knicks roster?
Yeah.
They got them to the Eastern Conference Finals.
But I'm saying, do you actually like the
I
roster to win?
think they don't make no big moves. Leave the core guys, but add maybe 2 pieces off the bench.
As in, you think they're a
I
championship
think they
team?
need just depth.
I think they can compete. I mean, they did this year,
Okay.
so they got a good chance.
They just need depth, and I mean,
They need depth.
Yeah, they need depth. Like they have the star power they need. They have the big names. They just need depth. I think you might move Mikal and get more depth. That's
Like
what
a Bobby Portis will help him.
I love Jalen as a player, but I don't think his play style is conducive of winning at the moment.
He got to figure some shit out.
I think you gotta move the ball
He
more.
do be killing the fuck out the ball.
It's kind of
pause.
like exactly what Kobe said about James. Like, if you got to play that ISO ball, it's tough to win a championship. That's my thing.
What's this report that they saying that Rick Brunson was like a headache or some shit on the with
It's a
some
report,
sources, some bullshit?
some sources.
I mean, I wouldn't say I don't know if it's bullshit or not. I don't know.
But you saw it though.
Oh yeah,
I
we,
saw
yeah,
it.
yeah, we
Yeah.
saw it. We saw it. We saw it.
Is there any
Keep
truth
a
to
little
that?
ear to the street. Only person who can answer that is
Theo?
I mean, because I can't.
I don't know. Theo's not in the New York locker room.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I'm saying he don't.
Hey, you know, we know who we
Damn.
can ask, right?
Who?
Oh, you funny.
I ain't gonna air him out on the
Yeah, I
air.
know you're
but
talking
we
about.
can ask him.
Who?
He's in our group chat. That's all you need to know.
You know. You think about it.
You think about it. But listen, let's go to the next
Trainer?
thing. Anyways, let's go to the next thing. Hey, yo.
Hey, what
Peter,
about?
oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. Well, no, Peter, run a clip.
Run
Peter,
the
a clip.
SGA.
Yeah, where's the SGA?
A championship for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander would not only make
Why
him
his
the
voice
greatest
sound like
ever,
that?
it ensures his statue at the tender age of 26. If he were to leave Oklahoma City after this year, best believe they're going to put a statue of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for giving OKC their first NBA championship in franchise history, which I believe will happen. He's been unstoppable in these playoffs. He's had an unbelievable run.
He definitely getting a statue if he wins, though. What y'all
It's too
think?
early to say
He gonna
that.
no, he gonna
bro.
stay there. He gonna get a statue. If he wins, he gonna stay. He gonna get a statue. I'm with it. Why would you leave if you're Shea? If you win,
No,
if
you
you're
better
that
not
young.
leave. Yeah,
You
nah.
shouldn't leave.
You shouldn't leave.
You gonna be a legend like Dirk. You gonna be a legend like Steph. Why would you leave?
He'll get a statue.
He'll get us if they win in OKC. Why will he not get a statue?
If they win and he continues doing what he does for the next 5 years, averaging 30
I mean,
points a
if he
game.
plays there for just another year or two,
But
why
does
would
he get
not?
a statue while he's
If
playing?
we would even
No,
debate,
you never get a statue while you're playing. That's insane.
That's gangster.
if we, that'd be hard.
That's
If,
tough.
I mean, the only person who I think could do that is if Bron played like 4 more years, because they'd be like, all right, nigga.
Hey,
Is Braun getting a
someone
statue?
says Dre says they about to
he getting a
ban
statue
Paul,
for at least 2 teams.
Paul Pierce in Boston.
Yeah, about to bet.
You funny as shit.
Yo, does he
Bro,
get a
his
statue?
voice when he started that shit was hilarious.
It was crazy.
man.
It was a little crazy. It was a little crazy.
Theo,
I'm
does he get a statue?
gonna say this.
Paul
He
Pierce?
definitely gets.
No, Shea, if he wins the championship this year.
Oh, Shea definitely gets one.
Yeah, he
1,000%.
He might
It's not
even
even-
get one in
it-
general because he's an MVP.
Because he's
You
the
know
first
what's
of
tough-
everything, right? MVP?
No,
You know what's
KD,
tough about
Russ.
this?
Yeah,
Can he get
got
one too
both
though?
of them.
I'm wildin'.
You're
KD should get
wildin'.
one too, though.
Yo, Charlie's being disrespectful, bro.
I'm wildin'. I
There's
forgot.
2 MVPs up in that
forgot.
joint.
Yeah, he's a third
So do
MVP.
KD and Russ get one?
Russ for sure getting one. and
Russ
KD
needs to
should.
get one. Russ needs to get one.
KD
for sure.
should get one, but they might hold him.
Russ needs to get one.
I'm gonna be honest though. If Shea, let's say Shea gets 2 championships and he finishes his career at OKC, Russ don't get it. I don't
Yeah,
think
Russ
Russ
don't
gets
get
it.
it.
Russ still needs to get a
You
statue.
can't have 2. Can you?
I mean, Shea's can be the biggest one up front. Russ's can be somewhere else, but he needs a statue. I don't give a damn what anybody says.
You just said somewhere else. He ain't even doing that.
Now think
That's
about
crazy.
think
You
about
gonna
the
put this
players that
motherfucker-
do have statues.
No, because people have different statues. The LA Lakers, not all the statues are in the same
AI,
place.
they got the little baby
'Cause I'ma
joint.
say
That's
this
what I'm
too.
saying, though.
I'm gonna say this: Russ. It wasn't like Russ chose to just get up and leave. He
That's
wanted
what
to
I'm
stay in
saying.
OKC. It's not like it was time to part ways from OKC. Like
I personally think Russ does deserve one.
he does.
I just
yeah.
don't know. Like I said, I'm with
Just handing
Charlie.
out fucking statues.
Oh, we just handing out statues. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nigga, you was talking
D
about
Wade deserves
you
a
was talking about
statue.
letting Kawhi get one, nigga,
He deserved one. Fuck.
for 1 year.
Kawhi?
All right, let's
That
not
nigga
get the
won a
Kawhi
chip.
conversation.
In Toronto? Does fucking Kawhi Leonard deserve a chip
I said
in Toronto?
no, bro. He says yes.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
He
bro,
was there for 6 months, nigga.
You tripping. You bugging.
And Russ don't? That's crazy.
You
And-
bugging, Theo. Now you bugging.
And they got a ring.
You need to get
I'm
drunk.
done
nigga,
with Theo, bro.
He's the
Theo needs
first
to get
nigga
drug
to get
tested.
a triple double since Oscar Robertson.
He's
What are we talking
wildin'
about?
up. Puerto
Problem.
Rico.
This is the problem. This is the problem right now. The reason I say he deserves a statue is because kids are growing up in Toronto right now not knowing about Kawhi Leonard. When they go to the Toronto arena, they need to see this motherfucker and be like,
Like,
"Why did it?
he was-
Who is that?
Does Vince
That-
gotta
who
start
is?
to see
Wait,
this?
listen,
I mean,
listen,
that's
fucking
listen,
nuts.
listen,
Give him the
listen.
floor, give him the
Who
floor,
is
give him
this?
the floor.
Who is
My
this? Who is this? Who is this, Dad? This is Kawhi Leonard. He brought us our championship. Oh, they need to remember this man. He brought Toronto Raptors the first championship.
Does Kyle Lowry get one?
Hey, from one of your good friends, he
No.
got in the portal right after they won.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
If I had
put him
if I
in
had
the
an
portal.
opportunity to go,
That's gangster.
Shout out to Austin,
listen.
bro.
Austin for
Shout out
you.
to Austin.
listen, give my man a fucking statue. He deserves it. He brought Toronto a championship.
You're
Make sure
bugging.
he's remembered.
All
Fuck
right.
out of here.
Talk about someone that probably won't get a statue anywhere, but definitely deserves one just because he's one of the most elite scorer of all time.
KD?
Kevin Durant.
He should get one.
Not his statue. The sweepstakes have been getting spicy with KD. We're here in Houston,
Spicy.
San Antonio, Toronto wants to acquire him if they can't get Giannis. What do
The,
y'all?
the ask has to be, is not as high.
It's not
It's
as
not
high.
high.
So let's talk about
He's
it.
gonna
reason
be-
why. Why?
They said they
Why
gonna-
do you think it's not
Because
as
he's
high?
older.
He's 30.
Exactly.
For sure, and we're cool with that.
You
Now-
got 1 year left, probably.
Now, to
You got
break
two.
it down for everybody,
Max.
you know, as Theo says, the Mavericks have a chance. I know you don't want to do it, but Derek Lively.
No, but here we go
I-
again.
can you
Been
let me
doing this
finish?
shit for fucking inception
Can you
since I've been here.
can you let me finish? Phoenix is actually looking to acquire a
No.
young center. That's reported that they are looking to acquire a young center. Is there a better young center in the league than Derek Lively that's probably available?
Exactly. So why the Mavs will get rid of him?
So my point. Hey, listen, I'm just saying.
And there is a better young center, but we just can't.
So-
He's not available.
So my whole point is that Derek Lively. So essentially, the Mavs are on the table because they have an asset that they're looking for. We have Houston. We have the Raptors. What do y'all think?
Spurs.
And we have the Spurs.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask Charlie this.
Put Charlie
say
up on the
you
screen. Bro.
don't-
Here's a reaction, Tito.
Here we go. Go, what you got,
Charlie.
for me, yo? I'm listening.
This nigga
So
looks so jaded.
if you're
Unfortunately,
able,
I'm listening.
if you're able to give up Lively
No,
without giving up the number one pick, you get to keep Cooper. Are you doing it?
no, no.
Cooper,
You have to-
KD, AD, and Kyrie.
You still have
Ooh.
Gafford.
That's fine, but I'm thinking you still gotta prepare yourself for the future because this team that you have right now is only for 1 or 2 years, bro.
Because Cooper's still gonna be there. That's the truth. That's
Cooper's
the
still gonna be there.
Cooper's still gonna be
That's
there.
fine, but you gotta build around that. And I think Lively and Cooper together, that's scary. I'm not getting rid of it, no, because you can still win without KD.
You could.
You can still win without KD
Hey,
You
listen,
could.
bro.
without giving up Lively.
You could win
Your
without
chances
Lively.
You still
go-
need a
your
point guard.
chances- Your chances go way up if you got
Hold up, hold
Kevin
up.
Durant. With AD, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Cooper Flag, you got me fucked up.
Hell,
I'm trading
Theo,
that shit yesterday.
let's ask
No.
Charlie the question. Can you win without Derek Lively?
Mm. Can you win?
Are you being
without
serious?
Derek Lively. Yeah,
if
they've
you
done
swap
it.
out Kevin Durant, can you win without? Can you?
I'm gonna
win
say
with
this
him?
right.
They haven't done it.
I'm gonna say.
Getting
I'm
to the
gonna,
finals doesn't mean you won.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. As a Mavs fan, right? Like, look. Do I want them to trade Derek Lively? No. But if we're gonna keep it a real buck, keep it a real buck, right?
You'll do it for KD?
Let me finish. Keep it a real buck. How many games has Derek Lively actually played?
He's been hurt.
He's been hurt, and he's only 21 years old, and he's already had a major foot injury that already got mismanaged. Right? Right. Do I want us to continue trading young players? No, I think the shit is stupid, right? But if the price is just Lively, a pick, and like Hardy
No,
or
you're gonna
like
need. You're gonna need to
Caleb,
put Clay. You got to match the salary.
oh
somewhere.
yeah, Clay,
Exactly.
and like a couple picks, bro. Like
I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna think about it.
Charlie's
I'll
a
give
numbers
you-
guy,
I'll
right?
give you-
Hold up.
I'll
Theo, before
give
you
you
do,
Lively.
hang on,
I'll
Theo,
PJ
before you start.
Washington. and a pick.
Theo, before you start, Charlie's a numbers guy on wax. You ready for these numbers?
Yeah, give me numbers.
He's played a total of 91 games in 2 seasons.
in 2 seasons, 91.
That's 45 games a season.
You're a numbers guy, bro.
It's 45 games a season.
Yeah, he'll get right. He'll get right.
All right, bro.
He's
We'll see.
20.
I mean, no,
he's
I'm not saying-
21, 22.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying it's also
He'll
a
get
gamble.
right.
No, he's wrong.
I'm also saying it's a gamble.
He's wrong.
No,
He's
I'm
only
not
played
wrong.
one season. He's only played pretty much one season.
Okay, he's been hurt. Okay.
All right.
We haven't seen what he can really do.
CV.
But we've seen glimpses of it, right?
CV. We just traded. I just said we.
On
They
payroll.
just traded.
He's on the payroll.
Hey,
He's on the
Theo,
payroll.
What's the
Comes
bag
out.
looking like from
The
the,
truth
Mavericks,
comes
bro?
out.
I'm gonna make a call.
Give me on payroll too.
But hey, look. Let's say this. They just traded Luka Doncic.
They don't have
They
no
are
young
in-
talent, bro.
They are in the
We're in limbo
now.
right now. We're in limbo.
They are in the now. If I ever seen it, if they have a way they could keep
Yep.
Cooper Flag and just trade Lively, PJ Washington, and fucking
Probably Clay.
Clay.
Clay. Who gives a okay, Clay?
I would rather go after Giannis than KD.
Oh yeah,
But you
100%.
don't have to. No,
He's the number one
Why
option.
would you?
My nigga,
Wait,
this
what?
is
You
Why
get
would-
to keep Coop. You get to keep an asset and bring a number one option. I'm keeping my youth and bringing
Not
KD.
talking about
Not doing
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No. You got to hear what he's saying though. You
I
get to keep
Coop?
Cooper.
And I get to bring in KD.
Yeah,
What the?
listen, KD's a phenomenal
I get what
player.
you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Hall of Famer. When was the last time KD was like, took a team somewhere? Golden State? 7 years ago?
He don't need to take a team with
I'm
this
not
team.
gonna say
He has
anything.
running with AD and Kyrie,
yeah.
motherfucking Irving, the most skilled player to ever touch a basketball,
He don't technically
And
have
Cooper
to be the number
Flag.
one option.
and Cooper Flag.
I'm
You
gonna say
seen the
this.
work he did with Phoenix?
That wasn't his fault though.
Bro,
Too
I'm
much.
done, yo. I'm done, bro.
That nigga had
on.
28.
Y'all talk to
Seen
Charlie.
the work he did
had
in
a- look,
Brooklyn?
he
Y'all
had a-
talk to Charlie.
Hold on, Brooklyn was on him. He
Okay,
carried
Brooklyn
Brooklyn.
was different. Brooklyn
That
was not
that
on
was
it.
his toe. He would, hey,
Turf toe?
Bro, he played 47 minutes and Steve Nash hugged him like what are we talking about?
nah. Brooklyn
man
wasn't on
played
him.
47
Brooklyn,
minutes.
I will stand on that. Brooklyn wasn't on him at all.
Okay, hold
At
up.
all.
You're just going to keep making excuses for
Okay,
the
hold
man.
up.
I got you.
Let's
I'll give you the Suns, but Brooklyn wasn't on him at all.
Cam, let me handle this. How you gonna stop?
He's
His lightweight nigga. Oh, I'm saying him
me
my
got-
lightweight
You
nigga.
got this?
How you gonna stop a Kyrie Irving and AD pick and roll with KD on the wing?
You're not.
All right, that's it. Let's move on from this topic. How does he fit with San
How you
Antonio?
gonna
guys?
stop
I'm not gonna
without
lie to
KD.
you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm starting to think about it, bro. If our whole point is like, oh, we got a lot of injury prone niggas, right? You kind of trading an injury prone nigga for a nigga who don't get hurt often. Because KD don't really get hurt often.
He played 72 and then
He
65.
is 37, 38.
37.
True. Look again, Charlie. I'm with you. I really think we just. I think we add little pieces. But if we are going to blow up a shit, if we gonna really do it, I'm not mad if we keep Cooper and do that shit. I don't want us to do it.
You talk
But
about
I'm not-
youth. Would you rather keep Cooper, him, or would you rather keep Derek Lively and get another great piece?
Keep both.
Because this is my thing, bro.
I'm keeping both.
This is my thing, bro.
keep
He
it
really like Derek Lively play every other 3 games for real.
Yo, Theo, talk to your mans, bro.
He really do play. I love Derek
have-
Lively. I love Derek Lively.
He's
for that.
still young.
Bro, but like he's had some scary injuries young, bro. Like a mismanaged foot injury. Not even just a foot injury, one that was misdiagnosed and mismanaged. As a 7'2"
Gotta
big
give him a
man.
chance, bro.
It just makes the most sense for Dallas, honestly. You're in a win now mode. You just trade Luka. You got to go get a guy. So you don't want to put that much pressure on Cooper Flag. What's the best way to learn for Cooper Flag?
KD,
To have
he learned from KD
KD,
and AD.
AD, and Kyrie Irving on your you get to literally mold this dude to a fucking
And
star.
they're going to jail because they like each other. All 3 of these
But
niggas
do
like
you
each
think
other.
Phoenix would do that trade?
Who?
Phoenix would
Yeah,
do
they
that
need to-
trade?
I think you got to. I think if you give him PJ, Derek Lively, and a pick, I think you.
Yeah.
I don't see why you get
And
you
whoever
can't
else
get
to
that
make
done.
the money work.
You don't
maybe
think they can
Nige
get
or
a
some
better
shit.
offer than that?
I definitely
They-
think they potentially
I think
could.
the issue is
We're not
haven't
talking
been
about
getting
it,
better
what
offers.
they would not get. You're saying you wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do that trade.
All right, let's move on.
Let's move on.
We're not going to convince Charlie. That's
You're
fine.
not.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So let's
All right,
move on.
But as was been reported, is that San Antonio is probably his preferred destination.
Yeah.
We're looking at Devin Vassell, a pick in Harrison Barnes. The boy San Antonio will be scary if that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wemby and KD.
Wemby and
And De'Aaron Fox
Fox.
and
Fox,
Stephen Castle.
Castle.
That's gonna be a good team.
Who else is
Theo's
on
shaking his head. Why are you
Shit.
shaking your head for, Theo? Talk to us.
Nasty work.
Like in a bad
Seeing
way?
KD in the Spurs jersey? That's nasty.
It kind of is a nasty look, but would it not work, bro?
It will work. It just makes
You
the
think
West
that'll
a little
work
more
before
scary.
Dallas?
Yeah, that'll work.
Nah, I wouldn't. There's no.
Yo,
way.
hold up.
That'll work.
Is he on payroll, bro?
With who?
Is he on payroll with the Mavericks? He's at the Mavericks ball
Listen,
and shit.
every year. Listen,
He's on payroll, bro. We just let this slide the entire time. Motherfucking
Listen.
Charlie is on payroll, bro.
Yeah, you do be the main
He
one
said Avery-
accusing niggas on payroll. You might be an agent.
He
You might be a
said-
double agent. You might be a double
He said
agent.
I'm at the Mavs ball every year.
listen. When you have,
That's funny.
we don't see Kyrie and KD. It didn't work. It didn't work
but it's
before.
different. I think these
Right,
niggas
listen,
actually like each other.
This is
though.
the problem. When you put too many stars on one team, that
You
theory's not working no more.
You gon'
And
just
Kyrie not
throw,
even there for half
you
the
just
year.
gonna throw out the fact that Kyrie almost broke his ankle in Boston. You gonna throw out the fact that James Harden his hamstring was hanging on for dear life in that year.
And the thing is, Nets would have worked. The Nets shit would have
Are
worked.
we gonna
for
acknowledge
sure.
that at all?
Work,
It would have worked if they didn't get injured.
but it didn't work.
The shit
Injuries.
works.
Injuries is
It
part of the
works.
game, so it
And
didn't
that's
work.
cool. But so that's why I said we
So-
not trade an injury prone nigga for a nigga who don't be getting hurt like that.
Okay, so
That
let's
kinda
put
proves the
KD. Let's put KD on the Mavs. Are you serious right now?
But also, mind you,
done
Kyrie
with
not
that.
there
For
for
real
half
now?
the year.
I'm done
Kyrie
with the
not there for
conversation.
half the
Y'all
year.
That's
do it
fine. You
though.
get a point guard.
Yeah, they'll probably get Chris Paul or somebody like that.
Yeah,
Y'all
That shit wouldn't work with Chris Paul being running point.
Y'all got it.
I'm not
That'd
putting
be nasty.
KD on the Mavs.
Again, I'm not saying you go after and make the trade. I'm just saying if it falls
Not
in your
doing
lap,
it.
I
I'm
wouldn't.
not
I
doing
don't know
it.
if I say no.
All right, so
If the Suns call me was like, hey, we want lively PJ and a pick, you saying no?
Just KD
Straight
right
up.
now. It's just not attractive. I mean, he's a phenomenal player. I'm not taking nothing away from KD. He's a fucking superstar, phenomenal Hall of Fame.
you are taking something away from
I'm
him.
not taking.
You
It's
keep
just
saying
not
when's the last time
sexy.
you led a team? You said when's the last time you led a team?
That's not sexy.
What do you mean it's not
That's
sexy?
not
you,
sexy?
You haven't told me.
KD is
When was the last time you led a team?
You're
Answer the
still
question.
able to keep Cooper, bro. If you're still able to
When
keep
was
Cooper,
the
it's
last
no-
time? You're not answering my question.
I did.
Brooklyn.
We already answered the question.
guys. No,
You
no,
didn't
hold
listen.
on, hold on.
We
I've
already all
actually
answered the question.
Hold
What's
up,
the
I've
question?
actually answered his question. He just doesn't want to hear my
Yeah, he
answer.
did. We all answered
When?
the
I
question.
said
You
he doesn't
said-
need to lead this team.
He doesn't need to lead.
It's
this
led with AD, Kyrie, and KD as a
And you
as
think
a- as a trio.
KD can be second fiddle or third fiddle?
Yes.
I haven't seen him do it yet.
I seen him do it when Steph wanted to go erupt.
I never seen him do it.
Bro,
My nigga.
this is the way I'm gonna put it. This
Not
is why
third. It's a third
my bro,
fiddle.
my guy Charlie. I'm gonna put it to you very simply, very very simply. Okay, we have seen KD work when the pieces fit. Kyrie, KD, and AD and Cooper. Those pieces fit to me on paper, and there's talents.
1000%.
Because you don't have to even play them all at the same time all the time. That's the point.
I just don't see it happening.
So let's move on
Let's
to the
move
other
on.
fits.
Didn't we
Let's
say
move
we
on to other
move on?
fits. Yeah.
Let's
Do
move
you
on.
like the Rockets or San Antonio better for KD?
I like Rockets.
I like Rockets better, low key.
Way better.
What do you? What did you see the trade package for Rockets? I didn't see it. I just know
I
that
didn't-
they
I
talked
didn't-
about it.
They
I
got
didn't see it either.
assets. Well, I didn't see
I
it
heard they trying to get rid of Whitmore and some other. I mean, it's kind of whoever you ask for it. It's kind of whoever. I guess they. Do you trade?
So let's
You need they want a
think
big
about
man
this.
though. Do you trade?
If we're talking, when we talk about this, we have to
That's what I'm
actually
saying.
put it in perspective. Neither one of those teams makes sense because at the end of the day, neither one of them motherfuckers got a big.
That's what I'm saying. That they can trade. You can't trade Wemby.
You gonna get you think Houston gonna give
single
Houston be like, all right, bet we got Jock Landale. Nigga, what?
landed.
Shout out to Mr.
Boy, that's a-
Krabs.
No,
Hey.
but hold up, Theo. I will say this.
Shout out to
Or
Mr.
Steven
Krabs on
Adams.
the
I will
chat.
say this. I mean, they said they're looking for center. That doesn't mean that's what they'll actually go get out in free agency.
But
I mean,
but,
in a trade.
but the thing is, they have to. They
have a
don't
center.
have a center.
I'm saying that's why the Mavericks, that trade would make sense, and they would probably call.
It's
the
the one
Mavericks.
that I've said. How
What would
long
make
have I
sense?
said
KD?
this?
We on this KD shit again?
no, we're talking about KD to San Antonio or the Rockets.
I'm just saying why that makes sense.
He
They need a
said the
center.
Mavs. He was talking about
I
I
say
know,
Mavs.
because they need
but
a
Theo,
center. That's
they're
all I
bringing it
said. I
back.
wouldn't look.
Let's move
ready
on
to
from
go.
the Mavericks.
This nigga ready to
conversation,
go.
Let's move on
Can
from-
we shout out to Mr. Krabs in the chat? You see
Yo, Mr. Krabs, he says you can shut him out.
Shout out to Mr. Krabs. I'm with Charlie. Y'all wildin'.
Hey,
You
Mr.
heard?
Krabs, I ain't rocking with you on that one.
I'm rolling. Mr. Krabs.
but Mr. Krabs did also shout out Theo earlier
That's a
saying, "Hey,
crazy
Theo's
name,
back."
but I'm rolling.
All right, let's move on from KD. Is everybody good? Anybody got any last thoughts on KD?
We've already said our piece on KD.
KD
All
gonna
right.
be in Dallas.
He is not going to
He gonna be in Dallas Prepare.
I promise you that's not happening. I talked to Nico.
All right. So he on payroll. He on payroll.
Colluding.
Hey, he
Hey,
colluding.
did you ask Nico? Did we?
And watch TV has season tickets.
I did.
Oh, he gonna have season tickets when KD's
look,
in town.
we gonna see Nico on the rolls. Like what the fuck? How you
All right,
doing
y'all.
before I did?
This one's dear to my heart, bro. This is not dear to my heart, but this
Is
one's
it about Golden State?
no, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Bro, there's been a lot of chatter that Giannis is better than Tim Duncan. How do y'all feel about that?
Them niggas smoking.
Yeah, smoking rocks. No
Good
way.
crack.
Yeah, like, yo, what do y'all think? When I see, I get it. They didn't see Tim Duncan play.
He
He's
had
not
a
flashy.
quadruple double in the finals.
I get it.
He had a quadruple double in the finals and was 21 years old. What the fuck are we
He
talking
just
about?
dunked on Ben Wallace there. That was insane.
That's
Yeah,
over.
Shaq, Warrior,
Come on, bro.
Nah, Tim Duncan is.
Come
legit,
on, bro.
Yeah, I think it's he a 5-time champion,
5. I thought it was
5-time
4.
champion. He got MVP.
5 of 6. He went 5 of 6.
Bro, he's made the playoffs every single year he's been in the league. He won in 4 different decades, 99,
Yes.
2000, no, 3 different decades, my fault. 3
yeah.
different decades. He's the only player to ever do that. What are we doing here?
I don't even know who said that argument.
There's a real debate online about it.
I love Giannis, bro, but he has one championship.
Got one chip. They
And-
talking about moving teams and shit. When was the last time Tim Duncan was in fucking trades? Never.
Never.
Exactly. Why? Because he's fucking the man.
He was a rookie and was that nigga as the rookie, bro.
Bro, what do you
As
think,
a
Theo?
rookie.
Theo, you haven't had any airtime.
Finals run
I'm
as a
just
rookie.
pissed off seeing this shit. Go ahead, Theo.
Yeah, that was.
Oh
He's
no! Hey, look, that one's nutty. I ain't gonna hold you.
He's the greatest
Tim
at his
Duncan's
position
one
of all time.
Tim Duncan's in the top
Tim
10.
Duncan's one of the best players ever to play this
He's
game.
the greatest power
Granted-
forward of all time.
No, he's the power forward.
Yeah. He's
the greatest power forward of all time.
Yeah.
Ben Wallace,
Tim-
defensive player of the year, getting banged on.
Pause. Pause.
Hey, yo,
That is a pause, yeah,
that
yeah.
is
But yo,
nutty.
go
My
ahead,
fault.
Theo, because everybody keeps cutting you off.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
fault,
there's
my
nobody
fault,
coming.
Theo.
No,
My
you
fault.
good. It's not really.
Hung
Y'all
this
said
podcast.
everything I wanted to
My
say.
fault.
My fault.
CB, you said it. Everybody bugging. That is a insane
Yeah.
comparison.
Just because
Tim Duncan he's that bro.
He's elite, bro. Come on,
Bro, people
He's
don't
elite.
understand just because he's one jab step, shoot off the bank.
Yeah, that's
That's
what he
But I
Like,
told
they don't
y'all
see
we
that.
He's not
are
attractive. That's what it is. Not attractive.
but we are creatures of the now.
Recency,
We
yeah.
get so hyped on recency of like who people are. Boom, boom, boom. We do that all the time. Like
Damn,
when
also
Trey Young,
stats.
when Trey Young was fucking hooping, we thought he was the best point guard and shit like that. Everybody was raving about him. Now everyone's talking about Tyrese Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton's one having one hell of a fucking series playoffs run right now. The motherfucker's not top 10 in the league.
Dio, I have to stop you there. But you're in the league that is, what are you doing for me now? You know that, right?
Yes, but he's not top 10 in the league.
Okay.
He's not. No,
Yeah, he's
He
not.
will be.
Okay.
He will be
But-
top 10.
No, I don't think so.
Fucking next year, starting
think
next
so.
year.
No, he
I
will
don't
not.
think so.
Okay.
No,
Want to
he
name
will.
some
I-
names?
I
I
Okay.
can name
names.
you 10 players better than Tyrese Haliburton.
And don't
right
say KD, Russ. Don't say.
Okay, bring up your names. Theo,
I
what's your
can't
list?
name
No one was gonna
10
say
players.
Russ.
No, don't
I
say
can
them
guarantee you.
guys.
Bring up your
now. I
list.
can
Theo.
No
probably
one was
name
gonna say
5
Russ.
point guard.
Name me.
Luka.
You bugging.
Bron.
Okay.
Hey,
Bron, you said
Bron.
point guards.
Bron, I mean,
Oh, no,
He's
no.
not right.
Braun.
You said point guard,
Braun?
nigga.
I don't think Braun is top 10.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there. But
I don't think he's top 10.
I talk about point guards. I don't know. Are we talking about top 10
no,
players?
he's a
across
top
the-
10 players.
I'm talking
in
about
the NBA.
players.
10
I said
players.
players. Top 10 player. He's not a
Oh.
top 10 player in the NBA.
He's not a top 10 player. He's a
He'll
top.
be,
he's
he
a top
will be
15,
going
top
into next
20.
season.
All right, Theo, give us your
Is
list.
he-
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Is he better than Pascal Siakam?
I don't know. That's a tough
It was
one.
funny because yeah, like
Charlie,
I'm
answer the question. Hang on. Put the camera on
say
Charlie.
CV, I'm asking you. CV, I'm asking you. Is he better than Pascal Siakam?
Yes.
The way you just hesitated that, Pascal Siakam's not even close to top 10 in the league.
No, I said yes.
All right, give us your 10, Theo. Give us your 10
Give me
before
your
him.
10, Theo. Give me your 10.
He's not better than LeBron James,
He's
Kevin
not.
Durant.
I'm talking. Wait, do
Luka
not
Doncic,
do not confuse Kevin Durant and LeBron's career.
He's talking about
Kevin
now.
Durant
I'm talking
averaged
about
28 and a
now.
half points last year. What the fuck? What are we talking? No.
Now.
KD averaged 28 and a half points last year. What are we talking about?
Yeah, let's
On a
just-
Phoenix
not better than-
Suns,
It don't matter.
He's not better
You
than-
do it
guys,
every,
not-
you do it every year.
Guys, hang on. Let Theo finish his list, then we can go at
averaging
it.
28.
Kevin
Go ahead,
Durant.
Theo.
You don't even make the
Hang on,
playoffs.
do it
let
every-
him do his
Cool.
list. Let him do his list. Come on.
Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Shea, Ant, Jokic, Giannis.
Steph.
I don't think he's better. Steph. I don't think he's better than Wemby. He's not better than Kate Cunningham. He's not better than
You're forgetting about JT if JT's healthy.
JT.
but we
He's
will-
not better than Jaylen Brown. He's not better than
Joel Embiid when he's healthy.
Joel Embiid. Fuck, I'm missing Devin Booker.
He's right. He's not top 10. He like top 15, top 20. You
I
gonna
give him
debate
top
that?
20. I give him top 20.
He's not better than Donovan
In the
Mitchell.
finals. Right?
I'm about to walk
Let me
off
ask you
set.
this: Are you?
He's on the finals.
Is it ring culture for you?
Is he in the finals?
All right, bro.
We can say that about a lot of niggas then. We can say that
Is
about
it-
a lot of
hey,
niggas.
Is he?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask
Is he
you
the
this.
best player
Let me
on the
ask you
team?
this. CV,
According to
hear me out.
the awards, he's
Damn,
not.
hold up,
It's
hold up,
Pascal
hold up.
Siakam.
CV, put CV on the screen right
I don't know if
got
I
a question.
agree with it. I'm just
Hey,
saying that's a fact.
Put Charlie on the screen, please.
So when Jaylen Brown won MVP, who
He was playing better than Jason Tatum.
was the best player on that team?
It still might. Like, you don't want my answer.
CV, let me
I'm
ask
not
you
finna
this:
cook- I'm not forgetting.
Who you taking, Trey Young or Tyrese Haliburton?
Tyrese
Who's
Haliburton.
better? Can Trey Young do the
is
same
home.
thing he's doing?
Trey
Can
Young is home.
can
Trey Young is home
do the-
watching Tyrese Haliburton.
Can he do the same thing that Tyrese Haliburton's doing
I'm taking
with?
Tyrese Haliburton. Nope.
I'm actually.
He's not doing the
I
same
might.
thing.
I might.
You're
take
tripping.
I'm taking
Trey
Tyrese
Young
Haliburton.
can do the exact same thing, and I bet
Because
you, I say
Trey
this,
Young is in the
I
same
think Trae Young
conference
can do it.
as Tyrese Haliburton, and Trey Young is at home.
Trey Young's on the worst team. I think Trey Young can do
Trae Young
better.
is at home.
I think Trey Young can do the same thing Tyrese Haliburton.
Trey
can
Young
do
an
and
all-star?
better.
Has Trey Young ever been an all-star?
Yes, you tripping.
Yes.
you're wilding.
Has he?
You're
No,
wilding.
no. Has he?
Yes,
He has? Okay.
multiple times too. Multiple times.
I think he
Has he
also
been
Trey
an
Young
Olympic gold
deserves-
medalist?
He's
Has
a
he-
4-time All-Star.
4-time all-star. Okay.
Yeah.
Gold medalist. We know that's politics. He's an Adidas athlete.
I'm
Nike.
just asking. Is he,
I'm just letting you know. We know that's politics.
we don't know that.
We know that.
We know
Just
that.
because
Is
he's
he
an
an
Adidas
Olympian?
athlete.
We're gonna.
Oh,
So
hey,
is
Kawhi
Ant, though.
Leonard, my fault.
Ant's
He's better than
Adidas too.
Kawhi.
Guys,
Ant is
hold up.
Adidas too.
I'm
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna
Ant
kill
is
this
Adidas
argument.
too.
Is Harrison Barnes better than Trey Young because he was an Olympic gold medal Olympian?
Harrison better. What'd you say was the question?
Is Harrison Barnes better than Trey Young because he's a gold
No,
medal
he's not
Olympian?
better.
All right,
So
that's
what
all
are
I'm
we talking
saying.
about?
Is Tayshaun Prince better than who's a
Yes.
Trace? Is Tayshaun Prince better than Tracy McGrady because he's a gold medal Olympian?
Absolutely not. Absolutely. You tripping, Charlie?
No, wait.
Charlie. Look at me dead in my eyes.
Listen to me.
Charlie.
Let me.
We'll end this show right now.
If you're
Charlie.
building a team,
Charlie, we'll end this
listen,
show right now. Charlie, we'll end this show right now.
No, T-Mac. Shout out to T-Mac. I got a motherfucking T-Mac jersey.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we talking about?
You know what I mean? Hold on. Listen. You're not listening to me. Are we building a team? How are we building this
It
team?
don't matter.
Okay.
Do it-
building this team. So Olympic gold medals don't mean nothing?
I didn't say they don't mean nothing, but it depends on your role.
We're talking about Tracy McGrady.
Hang on, did Tyrese Haliburton play in the last 5 games in the knockout round?
No, he didn't.
Tyrese
play.
Haliburton didn't do nothing.
All right, then there we go.
He was on
Let's
the
move
fucking
on.
team.
What are we talking
Let's
about?
move on.
He was on the team, though.
Let's move on.
He was on the team, though.
Let's move on.
It means something.
Let's move on. All right.
What are we talking about?
So I'm gonna give Austin some. I'm gonna give Austin some.
I'm acting different since I got the whip.
That's
That's
good.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Tracy
That's crazy.
McGrady, you have his jersey on. This
So yo,
tripping.
No.
Yo,
Tracy
Austin,
McGrady's
this
a
is for
better
you.
player.
All right.
Come on.
so Austin put in the chat earlier. Let's talk about Tim or Kobe quickly. I don't want him to just be crazy. That's a tough debate, but just give me an answer because we could talk about this for a whole hour.
Kobe.
Cam.
I like Kobe better, but it is fucking close.
So who you got? Tim or
I'm gonna
Kobe?
just say Kobe. I'm just going Kobe. I'm gonna choose peace today.
Theo, who
I
you
got
got?
Kobe.
Tim or Kobe? You got
I'm gonna
Kobe?
say
I got
Kobe.
Kobe too.
Yeah, nobody picking Tim Duncan.
It's close as fuck.
Some
Y'all
people are
tripping.
picking Tim.
Austin
It's close.
picked
It's
him.
closer than you think.
Very
It's
close.
closer than you think, though.
And I've said
It
Tim
is.
before.
It's closer
I've
than
said
you
and I've
think. I
said
agree.
Tim
I
before, but I've gone between both.
All right. We're gonna go to Exhibit 1, Peter. Can we go to Exhibit 1? This is for Charlie. We did this especially for Charlie.
Okay, Ray.
So we got Exhibit 1. Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Jesus.
People don't know he could really punch on people when he was
Yeah,
younger.
Milwaukee?
They
Oh, my
slept-
God.
So we got Exhibit 1.
Okay, what's the exhibit?
I'm just wait, bro.
The fuck? Okay.
We got Exhibit 1.
Get to it.
Here, let's go to Exhibit 2.
Okay.
I know what he's doing.
Okay.
You haven't figured it out yet?
Well, he's doing the best guys from Yukon.
No, just wait. And then Peter, let's go to Exhibit 3, Charlie's teammate. Bench start
Gordon?
cut. Who you got?
Ooh.
My God.
Bench start cut. Who you got? I did this for you. We're gonna do this for UNC when Ray's back.
Oh my God. Fuck bench.
Tough one.
Start. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Ben was
Okay,
tough.
CV. There was
I
a
saw
CV
you. I
signing.
kept it there because you there. But Ben was cold. Ben at Yukon.
I'm gonna have to go with BG. Start BG
You starting
because I played with BG. Matter of fact, I played with Rip too in Detroit. But BG, I saw BG in the flesh in college.
Bad
Real
man.
deal. He's a bad man. They used to call him Madison Square Gordon.
Ooh,
That's
I
a
didn't know
bar.
Oh yeah, he's starting. He's starting.
You feel me? So
That's
you
a bar.
Madison Square Gordon.
You gotta start him. All
I gotta start him.
right.
That's
So-
I
so we
never
start
heard that.
Ben.
That's a bar.
So who you cutting, bro?
That's a bar.
You ready for this?
Hey,
I got it.
clip
cut
this
Ray.
for Charlie.
He gonna cut
bro.
Ray, right?
Madison Square Gordon is I'm starting. I am benching Rip Hamilton because
I knew he was cutting Ray.
1999 he brought the first chip to Yukon.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
that's fair.
Ray College, I have to cut you, Ray, and I'm sorry.
He said, I'm
he
sorry.
was
I have to apologize.
I knew he was gonna
fucking
do that.
Ray is on a different level.
Hey, don't worry. UNC
Yeah.
got it.
But
next week.
this is Yukon. This is Ray. I'm sorry. I gotta cut you. But I gotta go with my two champions.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Can't beat that.
I thought
Very
you'd do
fair.
that.
You thought I'll say that?
I thought you would.
Yeah.
That's a great explanation. Hey, listen. If a motherfucker, first of all, Madison Square
Gordon, that
Bro, how come I've
that's-
never heard this?
I never
before?
heard that shit
Look
before.
it
I've
up.
never heard it.
I'm not
Put
saying
it
you
up
lying.
and- Come on home.
I'm
Do
on
your
my
little
time.
research. Do your fucking little research.
That's great.
You gonna hit that
You'll
every
see
show
it.
about that shit.
You'll see. You'll
Y'all
see
funny,
it.
bro. Y'all funny
Fucking
as shit.
BG was a problem, bro.
BG.
He is a problem.
Come on now.
Yo, BG.
And he's athletic
Think
too.
about this. If
Will
BG
bang
play-
on you.
If BG played today,
What?
today's game, ooh, BG was cold.
He was so cold, but he was rookie? What was a rookie of the year and 6 man? What damn near up on the first rookie to win 6 man?
Yeah, he was cold. Yo, BG was so cold.
Dog. That's,
I mean,
that shit funny though.
All right, let's get back to.
I can't wait to see the UNC joint. I can't
Oh,
wait.
the UNC. I was gonna put the point guards, but I said I ain't gonna let Ray hang on Ray out to dry like that.
Man.
So we got a different one. We got two UNC ones. Theo
Hold
gave me one,
on.
and I got another one. Cam
Hold
got some
on.
breaking news. Cam got
Breaking
some
news as of 1 minute ago.
breaking news. What
So
was
how
that?
remember how I said earlier they
Internet?
said the Mavs might not let Jason Kidd talk to the Knicks. There's a possibility of saying Jason Kidd might just want to be out of Dallas. That's reported by ESPN.
Ooh.
1 minute ago.
You know why I would say that's a possibility? Because I think Jason Kidd was blindsided with the Luka trade,
And I do agree with that.
and
And
I
because
think
they're showing it. That's the picture they use.
that's exact because he's
When he
super
look-
uncomfortable
he's super
right
pissed
there.
right in this picture.
He's like, "Fuck, y'all didn't tell me."
Yeah, the press
And
conference.
y'all just throwing me under
The press
in the
conference.
blender right now.
That shit, hey.
I
might
can
get
see that. I can
spicy.
see that. I
What
can see that.
What happens if Jason Kidd leaves, bro?
We good. Mavs
Thoughts?
is still good.
Thoughts, Theo? You played for Jason recently. He a Nick legend. He also a Dallas legend.
It's a Nick legend, all that. Hey, listen, bro. He's at that age. Taxes matter.
Yeah, he got kids that go
That
to
New
Green
York-
Hill. His kids go to
That
Green
New
Hill.
York, Texas, a motherfucker.
But they
boy.
gonna write him a check though.
You
to
giving
make
up
up for it.
49% of it though. Still,
They gonna write him a check to make up for those.
the
is what I'm saying.
49%.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Do you guys like the fit? Like, forget the check aspect. I mean, you guys like the fit?
He's a good players coach.
He is. He could. He
This-
works. He will work.
I think- I don't
he
think
will
that's
work.
crazy.
Do we put Theo on the spot or no?
I think he might help with Brunson how he
Do we put
plays.
Theo on the spot?
Mm.
What's their relationship like, Theo? Don't plead the fifth, bro.
Relationship like what?
J
Bro.
Kidd and Jay Brunson.
Oh, they love each other. They were super tight, like super tight. I would even to say they were tighter than Luka and J Kidd.
So this might be a real fit.
I got a
Could be.
question. I got a question. Do you get rid of Rick Brunson?
He's not going nowhere, bro.
Whichever coach comes in, is Rick
Because
Brunson?
the
Yeah,
Mavs still have to.
Rick's gone.
The Mavs have
He's
to
gone?
allow.
Rick's gone.
No, but if he asks Nico to leave, Nico's not gonna hold him hostage.
Nah, but
Nah,
he's not.
I don't think he'll
Listen,
ask
bro. He got older kids. He has kids that's in school. Like
Yeah.
to move them to New York is a lot. They're settled there. New York's not an easy place to just move to. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's a fact.
you got to be in a different place of life. I think his kids just going into high school and stuff like that, playing baseball. He ain't going nowhere.
But you could keep your kids in Dallas. You know that.
You don't, but you want to be there. You can do more with being here. You see what I'm saying?
I get that.
You can see them. You can be involved with them in their lives, and when you got off days, you could go to their games and shit like that. You can't really do that if you in New York, and
I mean,
like they could still be playing right now.
Theo, money talks, Theo. And if they offer him a crazy bag, come on now.
And if he is actually, if he is having thoughts,
I mean, let's put what you said, right? He was blindsided. I mean, that means something. Like
it does.
If you blindsided me as a head coach and you changed my whole team dynamic, like I don't want to be here. That could be the possibility. I'm not speaking for J Kidd. I'm just speaking for if I was blindsided like that as a head coach, I'd be like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah, at least why you guys are not consulting with me?
Yeah,
like you're not gonna bring me to the fucking table and ask me what I think. You're just going. Yeah, I would look at it different. I would.
I don't think Theo, you evaluating from that that pathway as well.
You got to think about it. A situation where you trade Luka Doncic, how much conversations are you really having with a lot of people?
I mean, you got to ask your head fucking coach, bro. What did you like? We about to make.
There's a lot of people that don't know a lot about a lot of trades, though.
I really
shit
think
just
J-Kidd
happens.
didn't know.
I said I'm saying he didn't know. I think he didn't know either. But I think a lot of coaches don't know about trades because I think a lot of coaches. It's just like the Mike Malone thing. Not saying it's the same level, but like Mike Malone thinks a certain way, the GM thinks another way. Next thing you know, they both get canned.
What I think happened is I think he came to the kid and was like, "Are we having problems with Luka?" And he probably agreed, but he wasn't like, "Let's trade the nigga." He just was like, "Well, if we having problems with Luka, you should be mad that I traded him." Yeah. That's how I feel like what happened.
There's no way J.K. being a former player and be like, "Yeah, I co-sign on trading Luka."
That's what I'm saying. Like he might have had his issues. They might have had some issues, but they don't mean he was like trade the nigga. Like you know what I'm saying?
Never.
That's what I think happened. But I don't know. I feel like Kid probably a little comfortable. I mean, it's not like he's in a bad coaching situation either. It's not like.
I mean, J. Kidd, I mean, he has the opportunity to coach fucking Cooper Flag. That's
what I'm saying. It's not like he's not in a bad coaching situation.
You know,
he might just want a different change, bro.
This number one pick has changed everything in that whole organization.
It gave niggas hope for sure.
It gave us hope.
It gave Dallas life.
And like Theo said, bro, New York is a different animal, bro. Dealing with that media, dealing with that pressure, dealing with the fans, dealing with Dolan.
But he's used to
that. I mean, he's used to that, but they're a little different, bro.
I don't.
J. Kidd was a superstar.
It's a little different.
I understand, but like the way J. Kidd is now,
he different.
I don't know if he even like wants to deal with that shit.
He older, bro.
It's gonna age you, that's for sure.
You say he got kids. His
kids
quick. His kids is in a comfortable situation right now. Like,
that's a lot, bro.
Gonna uproot him from that, but nah, yeah. So we can get back to it, but we want to pivot to.
Let's just talk about Giannis on the Raptors. That's a hot rumor. What y'all think?
Giannis on the Raptors.
That keeps going. Y'all said probably wasn't happening when it first said. I didn't believe it either, but it seems like it's real.
I just don't think I like it.
It's a real conversation.
I just don't like it.
I wonder why Giannis wants to play in Canada so badly or Toronto. I feel like this is the one player that has actually actively looked.
It's
weird
Toronto. Because he distinctly said he didn't want to go where they have taxes and he has.
I don't think he said
worst
that,
place.
I think that was a report. It doesn't mean that report was accurate.
Okay.
But I think it's more of, I think, like I said, when they go to these players, they're going with a plan. He must like the plan. They went to go get Kawhi Leonard. They had a plan. The team they put around on that Toronto Raptors team, that was a championship level team from day one.
Yeah.
What's my
Danny
man's
Green,
even
Kawhi
with
Leonard,
even with the Clippers.
Masai, he's still there?
Masai's still there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Masai's a fucking.
Masai's known him since he was a kid too, because of the NBA Africa stuff. So Masai tried to get him in 2013 when he was drafted. But
they're looking more realistic now.
I'm seeing the script. I'm seeing the script now.
I'm seeing
but
it
Theo's
too.
right though, right? You come with a plan, and you know he has trust in Masai too. because they've known each other since like 10 plus years. So, I mean, I don't like it though because I like BI with Giannis, but if you go to the Spurs or the Mavs, like you have a way better chance.
No, you're dealing with some animals in the West, though, bro.
But shit,
I don't think Giannis wanted to see Denver 4 times, Minnesota 4 times.
I just still think
with
Dallas
Wemby
4 times.
With Wemby, I'm happy to see you.
it's not like he gonna not be with niggas. Like it's not like he's he
With
gonna have a squad
With Wemby and De'Aaron, you're not happy to see anybody?
Who's stopping that?
If he goes to Toronto, KD got to be on the way too. Or
Somebody saying like
something
it got to be like a Kawhi situation where
So
they
let
knew
me-
Paul George was
So
coming.
let me give context to that, right? The Raptors want to acquire either one, even without Giannis. They're looking to acquire, just make a splash. They think KD.
But
can
my
take
thing
them
is,
to
if
Eastern
you
Conference
get
contender.
fuck no, that's bro. I'm gonna be honest. If Giannis went to the Raptors, that's like a lateral move to me, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
Meaning
That's why I don't like
it's
the move.
similar to
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
What the fuck is the difference?
Yeah, well, yeah, like
There is no
honestly,
difference.
because you got to
But
give up
new
Scotty.
scenery.
It's not like Scotty gonna be there either. So
But who's coming? You don't know who's coming with him. Paul.
That's what I'm saying. There has to be a plan.
it
that
has
he
to be.
knows.
That was wild.
Yeah, it was. Wow.
No, but
was-
seriously,
hey,
but guys, if
we tried to ignore it.
So
Yeah,
let
they
me
try to
ask you
keep
this.
going.
Let me ask you guys this.
Wow.
Does BI and Giannis not resemble Chris Middleton and Giannis at all?
B.I. I think
The combo?
better player. Is
I mean,
B.I. a better
scoring
player?
wise, I think he's a better scorer. I think
He's
Chris
a better
Middleton's a better
scorer.
defender.
Yeah.
Guys, that shit didn't work the first time. KD
What?
just got a big ass foot.
Oh my God, we're not doing this.
I mean, he's not
We're not
wrong,
doing
but
it.
We're not doing
we're
this.
not doing it. He's
We're not
right.
doing
He's
that.
right. Let's not get. That's not.
We're
what
not
I'm-
doing that.
I mean, look, bro. Giannis. I'm gonna say it again. Ryan should take his ass to Atlanta, bro. I don't know why. Like, why we not talking about? Like, why that isn't the place he would go to? Like,
Atlanta?
it makes so much
Who
sense.
wants to go to Atlanta, bro?
Nigga, it's a. What is
I know
wrong with Atlanta?
Atlanta's a fire city.
That's what I'm saying. What are we talking about?
The team. I'm talking about the team.
They're not. We're talking about Toronto. No offense to anybody, but we're talking about Toronto.
Toronto's fire. The 6. OVO.
Toronto's a better city than
Sixers.
Atlanta. I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna die on that sword.
There you go.
Maybe
I'm
I
down
got maybe
with
I
you.
got too many ties to Atlanta, but okay. So, anyways, why? But
Why do you
why
say
would that-
Toronto's better
Didn't
than
he pick
Atlanta?
Memphis? Didn't he pick Memphis over?
Yeah, he did. He did pick Memphis over Toronto.
Come on, bro.
Because-
why we?
I might have been tripping. I might have been
I'm
tripping.
gonna give you this.
I might
Yeah.
have been tripping.
I'm
might have
gonna
been tripping.
give
I
you
might
the
have
simple
been
formula.
He was on that
New York
yak.
New York is the greatest city in the world. Toronto's just a baby version of it.
New York
Yep.
is not the greatest city in
So-
the world, but that's just my
It's
opinion.
not.
No.
All right, we signing off on that.
Yeah,
Y'all
that
have any
is-
last
New
notes,
York?
bro?
Nick? Okay.
So what city you
Okay.
putting over New York?
New York is the
I'm not
greatest
finna get in
city in the
trouble.
world, bro. What are you
What
talking
city
about?
are you putting over New York?
I couldn't live in New York, but I can acknowledge it is the greatest city on
You
this
couldn't
fucking
live
earth.
in New York, but it's the great. What the fuck?
Because
So
it's just
wait,
way too busy for me to live a
answer-
normal life. But it is
answer
the
the
greatest
question.
city on
But
earth.
that's why.
Let's
But
end
that's,
it on
again,
Cam.
but that's also why it wouldn't be my greatest. I
Cam,
agree
what
with that.
city would you put over? Say Memphis or Atlanta, so I can fuck.
I'm not gonna
throw
say
this
it.
whole
I'm not gonna
fucking
say this shit. My nigga,
Who?
I'm not gonna get in trouble.
All right, what's the
Come
greatest
on.
city on earth then?
Who's
What's
the greatest city?
on earth?
Just and we ended there.
Like
We
I
can-
said, I'm not getting in trouble. Y'all
He's
got
gonna
it.
plead the fifth.
No, bro. What do you mean you're not gonna get in trouble? Say what you
How
think
you
is the
gonna make
greatest
it?
city.
Say it
I'm
with
not
your
gonna get in
chest,
trouble.
proudly.
You gonna say Dallas?
Fuck no.
So what's the greatest city on earth?
What's
You
the
gonna say
greatest
Houston?
city on earth?
I'm pleading the fifth.
All right, Theo.
That's
What you got? What's the greatest city on earth that you've been to?
I would throw this fucking stand through this TV screen, bro. What you careful what you say.
Miami?
I'm not mad. I get
I'm
it.
not. I
I
see.
can understand that.
Okay,
Look,
so
look, 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 look.
Second flow.
So niggas trip. Okay.
Second
'Cause I was
flow.
gonna say L.A. What's wrong with L.A.?
No, LA's not there.
LA's
for me.
trash.
LA's
LA
trash.
City.
Tripping, bro.
But you got
Everybody
LA's so
running
But Cam,
overhyped.
Cam,
LA's so overhyped.
Cam, the city of LA is weak though. But even people who live in LA will tell you that.
Respectfully.
Okay.
Respectfully.
I get it.
Respectfully,
That's not
respectfully.
crazy.
Respectfully.
Let's keep
I
it
think
sad.
it's because I like the
Respect.
I like the temperament and the people better. I think.
Hey man, New York and never
Where?
stops, bro. He said in LA. He likes. to
Nah, I
talk
ain't gonna
to
hold
people.
you. I love New York.
Niggas will walk into you and not say shit, bro. I'll be ready to fight. The fuck?
In New York?
What?
Yeah, he's talking about how like New York just moves, go.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah, it's
that
go,
shit
go, go.
crazy.
It's
Like,
go
what-
time.
That shit crazy.
If we
Do
were to
you
move,
see how they was acting because they just won the game, bro?
yeah, niggas.
New York is for real.
Them
bro.
niggas would have got shot up in the crowd if that happened in Texas. Be for real. That shit crazy. Like y'all can't do that. What are you talking about?
We don't condone violence on
Yeah, we don't.
I don't either. I don't either. But that's the point I'm saying. They just go jump a nigga because he got a Tyrese Haliburton jersey on.
New
What the fuck
York
we
is
talking
different,
about?
but that's New York.
That's not crazy to y'all.
bro.
That's
That's
New
not
York,
crazy,
bro.
So why the fuck would I want to live there?
Hey, I'm just gonna
I'm
put
not
it out.
asking you to.
That's
say
what
that.
I'm
Cam,
saying.
how many times you been in New York?
Twice.
That explains it.
I'm just gonna put it out there, right?
Okay,
Let's just
that
put
don't
it in
mean that. But
perspective, right?
what does that
you
mean?
Googled
I
Like,
googled it, and it
okay.
says it's for most people it is New York. I mean, Miami's not even on here, but the other cities mentioned are London, Paris, and Tokyo. So,
I'm gonna be in both those soon. So
I'm not rolling
I'll
with
give
London.
y'all.
Listen, I'm not
At
rolling
all.
with London. Peter's probably fucking pissed right now, but Peter ain't really
Look at
from the
this
UK,
nigga.
so it's
I'm
fine.
not rolling with London, bro.
Peter gonna do.
He said, I am not rolling.
Yo,
I'm
so,
not
but
rolling.
anyways,
Y'all niggas tripping.
anyways, I don't think most people have Miami as a thing. I think as a collective, if you ask most people, New York is up there. So, but back to the
Honestly, I
original
agree.
argument. That's why Toronto I have over Atlanta, and it's not even
It's
close.
not
for
even a
me.
question.
It's
Like,
not even a
what are we
question for
talking
me.
about?
That's why I'm saying too.
He's probably never been.
Yeah,
to
I'm not
Toronto,
rolling
that's
that
why.
either.
You guys never spent time.
You're not
in
rolling with
Toronto.
that, Theo. Why?
That's what it is.
No, I'm not rolling with Cam on the Atlanta shit.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
Remember, Cam picked Memphis over Toronto just because
Yeah,
it's in
he's
America. We can't take Cam's
wildin'.
opinion seriously on this. We talk about Memphis, and I love Memphis for
How I
its
feel
people.
about Chicago.
I fuck with Chicago.
I love Chicago.
Chicago's up there for me too.
I'll take it. I might.
I'm good.
I like Chicago.
Wow. Chicago food. Fire.
I'm good.
I don't feel
Chicago
safe.
food. Fire.
I don't feel safe in Memphis either.
What?
Hey, shout out to Up the
And y'all
Block.
feel
Shout out to
safe
my-
in New York too?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel
said-
way more.
Type
safe in New York.
up, type up the murder capital.
remember-
of the states.
Hey, remember Charlie said chest up, walking around anywhere in New York.
New
That's
York
how he
safe,
feels.
good. What you talking about? Chicago? I'm in the vehicle. I am not getting out.
That's
the
only like
vehicle.
one part
Yeah.
of Chicago though.
O Block?
No,
That's only
it's
it.
not,
It's, a-
Nah,
it's not
I'm good.
one
No.
part.
it's a decent amount of Chicago.
Bro, in
It's a decent
Chicago,
amount.
on the weekend, they have the fucking, how many murders in one weekend?
I was speaking to TA about it. He says Chicago's even reckless for anybody. Like,
It's
doesn't
so
matter.
reckless, bro.
Chicago,
I don't know.
Chicago reckless
fun
for
when I go.
anybody. It's a hot city.
I want
But
no
anyways-
smoke with Chicago. Respect Chicago.
Cam.
Love y'all.
So you picking Atlanta, Memphis over Toronto, right? Just so the people know.
No, I remember I just said I was wilding about the Memphis shit. I said that. I just said that.
But you picking Atlanta.
Somebody said,
But you picking
Somebody
Atlanta,
said-
Toronto?
Remember,
Somebody
Cam said he
said
liked
New York-
voluptuous black women. That was hilarious. That clip is still one of my
somebody
favorites to this
said
day.
New York dirty.
It is.
New York dirty as fuck. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
New York.
That was
Nobody's
crazy.
debating
Goddamn,
that.
Cam.
Nah, New
That's why I
York is
said to calm
dirty.
down. That's what I said.
New York is dirty.
If I get shot up there in New York.
New York is very dirty.
They're dirty.
All right, y'all.
A New Yorker would say that. Any New
Any
Yorker would
any
say
last
that.
words before
Who
we
we
sign
got?
off?
Who we got? Who winning game one?
Oh, OKC, easy.
bro.
Fuck that.
Time out.
Indiana.
It's not easy.
Indiana.
Don't say easy.
When it's
I got Indiana. Fuck what
it's
y'all talking
30
about.
When it's 30 plus, Charlie, I'll message you.
Remember when I tell you this, they're going to split 1-1. Remember that. Put a hunch.
They gonna split 1-1.
Put a hunch.
Come on, Hong. You gotta take that one, bro.
Put
You
a
gotta
hunch.
take that one, Hong.
Put a hunch.
Hong, come on, bro.
We could end the show right now with this.
In the
Take a
show right
hunch.
now with the handshake, Hong.
Come on.
Hey, widescreen, Peter.
Widescreen. Peter, widescreen. And don't leave my hand up here too long now.
Yo, chat, what y'all think I should do?
Come on, shit.
Yo, hold
Yeah,
on.
take that deal, bro.
What y'all think I should do, chat? What y'all think I should do?
Take
All
the
right, we
deal,
got
bro.
All right, 1-1.
Well, one day split.
So if it's 2-0 Pacers, I still win the bet.
No. You're basically
He
saying
says
they're not-
1-1.
You're basically saying that Indiana's not going to win one.
Come on, Hong, bro.
I did stand on business, guys. I
Come
said it'd
on,
be a 5-game
my
series.
fucking hand is getting tired, Hong.
Hong,
Give me
goddamn.
some.
All right, let's
Take
do
the
it.
bet, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's go. Hunch.
Hey, all right, well, let's do it. Last thing before we do sign
I
off.
want them in
For real,
singles,
for
by
real,
the
for
way.
real. Yo, by the way, y'all saw Pod's comments. We don't even talk about long.
No, I don't.
He said he wants to be an
I
Olympian,
did, but-
All-Star. I kind of made
Bro,
me sick,
we're not
honestly.
ending the show talking about fucking
Pods, yeah,
Podzinski.
that's
Take
a,
that
made me
shit
sick.
off, bro.
It made
That's
me
a
sick.
bad way to
Thank you,
actually
y'all.
end the show.
Thank you, y'all. It made me sick.
CV.
Yeah, I
made
don't
me
fuck you
sick.
talking about.
It made me sick. I just.
I don't even know what was
that
said.
nigga name's
man, like,
Podinsky.
It made me sick.
nah, I'm good.
All right, y'all. We'll see you guys on Monday. Ray probably gonna be back in the building. Maybe we can get Tyler
Hey.
Ralph on. Everybody asked for
Hey,
T
yeah.
Ralph to join us.
Hey,
I'm gonna be
everyone that's in the
$200
chat,
richer. Tell you that much.
y'all tune in. Hey, the chat. Do y'all think we should stream during the game or no? Y'all hit us up in the chat. Let me know.
Yeah, the chat will be done as soon as we hit end, so they won't see. We'll ask them next time, but chat will die as soon as we hit end.
Are we doing something after the game?
Yeah, we're probably gonna do something. If Charlie, you free?
Well, after the game?
Yeah.
I'll fuck with it.
All right, cool. You gonna see us after the game. If it's,
I want my hunch too.
If the Pacers
Tell
win,
me.
you already know what's gonna happen. Shit, if the Pacers win, that means I'm gonna owe Ray 100 too, most likely.
That means you owe me 100 off rip, and
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna be
know.
talking shit.
All right,
too.
we gonna see you guys at what time is the game today? Is it
7:30.
7:30 Central Time. So we probably gonna see you guys around 10. Cam may not be with us, but we'll see y'all around 10.
I'll be in class.
Central
All right, y'all.
time.
Appreciate
11:30
y'all.
our time.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right.